No.
It's gonna be a fashion a fucking session.
Oh,
Yeah!
this is acceptable.
And here comes Gam with his ugly ass sweatshirt. That's good.
God, I gotta get something else.
I literally imagine it's like that fucking bit
Owl
from
bear
Mo,
sweatshirt.
like Mo from Simpsons, who's like, and here comes another contestant for all of you single ladies, Mo, and he literally just walks on the stage and literally doesn't stop until he's like, he's got.
Good.
Good. Suffer.
Could have disguised.
We're gonna
constantly disguising it different styles.
Great.
Doesn't matter.
Now this becomes the problem of where my IRL lack of sense of fashion is gonna really hurt.
I mean, you're a paladin. It fits. Then
Fair
again,
enough. Just go for shiny metal, and we're pretty
I was
much
just
solid.
saying, two most people with probably the most fashion sense are both Bards, so they got you covered.
I know, but see, look, if I give them control over like my fashion sense here, that's a huge risk.
Giving Julie control of fashion.
I'm sorry, do you not trust me?
No, do you?
I trust you, Julie, and I also trust Callie.
No. You shouldn't trust Julie with your lie, but you should trust her fashion sense.
Okay, maybe. You might have a point there.
Thank you.
Trust Julie. I trust Callie to keep Julie grounded so she doesn't go overboard.
Looking good and feeling fine. As insanity grips your mind. Ooh, that rhymed.
Terry fashion.
Terrace
Terry's
fashion.
fashion, like armor.
No.
I'm like, you can't wear the armor to a formal event.
No, a helmet.
Terry, pretend I didn't hear that.
A helmet that doesn't give you anything except gives that red eye for no fucking reason.
Intimidation +1. Let's go.
Yeah, that would be.
Warren was like, "Fuck, I should have stayed dead."
You should.
Maybe getting just killed by 6 souls wouldn't be just too bad.
I don't know. I don't know. I keep dying, but you know, I don't get to stay dead, so I don't think death's an escape here. We're pretty much trapped here, aren't we? Just perpetual torture here. We're forced on this mission.
I love the fact that they're like, I wish my character doesn't die, but also you as well. It's like,
It's for the meme, Eric. You have to commit
I know, but still, you're mad shit.
Commit to the meme.
So yeah. Welcome to session 22.
Buffering.
Exactly. Because we've been live for over almost 4 minutes now. Hell yeah. So has there been doing...
Oh, you didn't tell me that. You didn't prepare us.
What do you mean I didn't prepare you?
Oh my goodness. Okay, I was looking for a GIF for something else, and I just see this horrid.
Play with me, bitch. I dare you.
What is this?
Bandits who try to swindle you out of some money and try to get you in combat. Julie's like, this is me moment. I'm gonna incinerate you. Ooh. Give me a second.
It just looks like a duck-like moment of the forest.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going to miss him. He was the best person in the party next to me.
Just the aftermath.
I need to set up one additional thing just in case. Give me a second. Pop this here. is here. And I think we're somewhat done. So
Illegal.
I
You
gotta,
can't do
I
that.
gotta, I gotta do this to you. I gotta ask the question. The question I
Yes.
ask every single week. Every week.
Are you ready, kids?
Y'all ready? Y'all fuckers ready?
Yes. See,
Let's go
that's what I was waiting
shopping!
for.
Yeah.
That's
Perhaps.
what I was waiting for. You put us live before asking the question.
He does this all the time. What are you talking about?
Yeah. So. So, with that said and done, I guess a recap is fucking in order. Fuck. Not much to recap, honestly. A bunch of drama. I knew
Drama.
one relationship died out while another bloomed. Uh,
Well,
you collected the hoard of the golden dragon Paranama.
pretty
And
legit.
and then you got ambushed by old Terry's associates. Who
Oh,
were
they claim.
kind of alright as assassins, but they were just initiatives, so they can do better.
Yeah. And it also Terry skewered them like shish kebabs.
True. True. Give me a second.
Bitch kebabs.
Bitch. So, with that being said and done, as we fucking left off, you, Terry, were basically like, hey, Ducklick, help us out, get us out of here. And yeah, that's what happened. So, message been received. You were told that he would come in a few minutes. Does anybody want to do in the remnants of the assassin initiates, as you're now currently are alone in the X Dragon's lair? As I let me give me a second if I can get myself ambience going, because this is sad.
Ambience time.
So yeah. Oh god.
I got plenty of battle music ambience if you need it. But you know what should be
No.
even better? Who has the shopping ambience? I'm sorry.
I do have the ambience of shopping, but yeah.
Yeah,
But
no, wait. Okay, if I remember correctly, all of their belongings and body have been incinerated.
their daggers corroded and basically rusted. Their bodies got set in flame and were basically burned.
They don't make them like it used to.
One person popped like a fucking zit and basically was torn asunder by the dragonborn was displeased with the cowardice, and other just basically became a bomb.
Yes, I remember that one vividly, and quite literally jumped on a suicide bomber. Let's go. With that said,
Eh,
though, eh.
true. So,
Alright.
anybody wants to do anything, or just
I
gonna
mean,
wait for uh
well, I'm gonna check up on where they left, so might as well, right?
you're gonna try to follow them?
Well, not necessarily follow, just see where they came from. Like, go to the place where they were watching us.
Okay.
We're not gonna catch up with them at this rate. They could have easily teleported out by now.
I mean, the place they were basically at the very top of the stairs, looking down 300 feet below you all, and they haven't really left any mark of any kind, any indication of them even being here. They walked in, they did what they did, and then walked out.
Mm. Hmm. Noted.
Yeah, I
Alright,
don't know
yeah,
if you
then
realize
that's about
when
it.
you
So, Terry, do you care to explain why a group of assassins came in and attempted to kill us knowing your name?
Ah, well, that one I've already explained, but moving on. Remember back when I said I was part of the anarchy? Callie not having
No.
been part of that conversation at all.
And they referred to you as Judge.
Yeah, I told you I was a judge when we met.
I do believe you neglected to mention that.
Eesh.
No, you were all very hesitant to talk about why you were there after that.
Oh, true,
Eh,
true.
yeah, Terry did notify you.
He did tell us he was a judge of sorts.
I mean, I get
Must
it's
be
been a
my old
chaotic
age,
2
right,
weeks.
Vorum?
I think that was actually one of the first things he said to you. And all of you were reluctant to say that you just literally broke out of prison. Fearing that it's yeah.
Well, he was a judge.
Sorry.
We broke out of prison. We weren't really.
I mean,
Sorry. Old age, I'm sorry, right, Vorum?
Wow.
Worm laughs assassin. Yeah, I mean, if you have particular questions, I could probably answer them, but the sum of it has already been said. Used to be part of the anarchy. Anarchy purged, killed me, I got back up, and then here we are.
I mean, yeah, I guess that sums it up, doesn't it? Alright. So, do you fear that this will be something that we're going to have to deal with before or after all the rest of this bullshit?
Well, it depends. Everyone check your amulets. Make sure they're still in one piece. They should be broken if someone managed to bypass the anti-magic detection.
All,
And with that said, I'm
all,
gonna...
all amulets seem to be in order.
And... He waits to say, Callie, you had yours off, didn't you?
I don't even have one.
I mean, Callie didn't have one until Julie gave her.
Hmm.
Would they know to follow
How
her?
would they know of Callie, though? They only know
Hmm.
of you, Terry. So how would they know to look for Callie?
Well,
I
mean, it
think...
depends on how long they've been following us.
Let's see. Well,
Could there
given
be
I
somebody-
stood at the core of a political corruption big enough to overthrow their government, I mean, they might be a bit determined after, my body ended up missing.
Would one of them be like hidden in amongst the Platinum Seas?
Oh, I'm sure. But, depending on
That's
how
the
high
only
up in the
reason they
Platinum
would know
Seas.
of me.
Well, I mean, know of you or just seeing you around with us and noticing you didn't have anti-magic detection on is one thing. Simply just seeing you with us at any point could have easily led to this. They don't have
Or
to know you.
Or seeing your giant griffin flying around, a big obvious beacon of, hey, we're here.
I think we're all just saying that it's a bit concerning that they found us here when even we don't really know where we are.
They are professionals, but
Yeah.
there's nothing we can do about it except keep a low head like normal. But with that said, watch your back
Oh.
and
And your front.
no more sleeping alone.
And every
Don't have to worry about that.
I mean, for two of us, pointing over to the two bards, I don't think that's an issue.
Well,
Glad to hear it.
well, again, Terry, time to bunk up. Let's go.
Oh no, Terry can sleep with Lazra.
Wow. Jesus.
How do you know about that? Oh yeah, you told last
I
time.
saw the way you were looking at each other when I came out.
I mean, I think we
Look.
all saw the look they were giving.
That look.
Okay, I talked to one girl, and suddenly it's a romantic relationship. Is it that strange?
Or this reminds me of the Gulliman incident. He talked to one elder for like a minute. all of a sudden romance. But in reality, as soon as you finish this conversation, you see a familiar, how to say this, greenish energy just start to just float in the air. Then it kind of sparks and reveals a silhouette. And as it fades into the material plane, you all see your boy, the Lich Ducklick,
Kelly man.
Skelly, as he gets in the I guess next to Terry, as he just kind of immediately goes on, just observes the surrounding area, and then looks at you, Terry, and says, "This is the Horde." Or what
Well,
you
I
see.
mean, what's left of it? It holds up one of the many bags of holding with a butt ton of gold in it. But we do have a share for you. We subtracted the amount of gems worth of gold to account for it, but about 500,000. I don't think you'll be running out of spell components anytime soon.
Excellent news to hear after this whole crisis has ended. I can get back to my projects before I make my timely demise. So
That sounds reliable. With that said, we do have enough resources to quickly mount up for a more elaborate setup. Looks at our mismatched gear. I think it's time to look for better suited equipment.
So, is there any cities that we know of as a party that is both a center of magical items and fashion?
I feel like Vorm would at least
Oh.
know.
I don't
where,
think
like,
I
a
would.
real-
Okay, Julie.
Just because of
At
Julie,
his
least one of
underground
those, I
background.
don't think Vorm would know.
Julie, with passive insight, fashion,
Oh, Julie, never.
city, with fashion, bluestone, nothing else.
I mean,
literally.
of course.
But as for like every single city has its own magical market, you know, from common goods to more refined goods. But like when it comes like the best of the best, every niche that can be scratched, I would like everybody to roll me a history check. Terry,
Vorm have an advantage since, you know,
yeah,
he's
Warren
a dwarf.
no, different thing. He has his own little network of people that he knew. Terry and Callie can roll with disadvantage. Again,
Because we don't know crap.
yeah. Ah, yes,
Harassment.
I know where to get the good shit in this material plane. When I just week ago came out of the fucking.
Okay, look. Like, I may not be a history junkie here, but, like, I've lived in this world. I've been in places with places, you know.
I've been in
Okay,
places.
take your point.
Yeah, you're not even part of the Empire.
Well,
We're not
only
talking
half
like.
joking.
Okay, so let's see who. Oh my God, Julie rolled them. Julie.
Got a nat 1. I'm just like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Warren, you're like, because here's the thing, you know where to get like magical items of all kinds of variety, but like,
I don't know where quality magical items comes from.
no, like quality,
Yeah.
like when everybody says quality, you know, the high shit, but like when it comes to specifics, you're fucking blind. You're like, what, like, okay, what is a quality item? Like,
Yeah, that's
To quality item or not to quality item? That
Yeah.
is the question.
As for Julie, oh boy. So Julie, a lot of, how to say this? You know that the most valuable items in the world are the ones that were forged by gods themselves. big or small, a weapon of a god or item of a god is, better than any mortal could ever make. And those weapons do not come cheap. One has to have many connections. And probably those connections must have pretty long fingers to steal the items for them to be sold. Because, there's not just a god who just makes weapons just willy-nilly.
Wait, isn't there like a god of weapons or something?
Well, this is Julie's perspective.
Okay.
And Julie, you don't know about items, but you met a very good dwarven smith that was just in Bluestone, in a fucking box, that made you 10 silver daggers in like an hour.
Oh yes, I remembered him. I've been thinking about him often, and how I pissed him off.
Ui. But yeah, but the Ducklick says, well, I know one individual that I met recently with a lot of connections that might provide you with, I assume, adequate equipment that you seek. And
Well, I guess we'll start there.
and it's also involves our next task. So is everybody ready? As he kind of extends his hand and
Oh, if this is going to be another life endangering mission, I'd like to hear details before we're moved off.
No. This is a very, we're gonna be, I think, in a basement, a headquarters of sorts. I was not told where specifically, but it was told in the port city that we're gonna end up.
All right then.
Is everybody agreeing to this, or just Terry's gonna speak until?
But
Everybody's.
but I'm telling you, if this place doesn't have armors or weapons, I'm gonna be disappointed in your research collection.
I mean, I'm all for this, but just in case anything does come up, you have that very lovely lance. Would you be opposed to me holding on to the sword?
What sword?
Just
Oh, wait, the lightsaber. Did I not give that back?
No.
The one with the paw print on it. It's very beautiful.
Oh.
I'd like to. Yeah.
Yes, he points to the ground. It's shattered on the ground over there when he threw it.
Yeah, that's
Feel
the
free.
sword that was broken.
Feel free, but I don't think a mending spell will fix that for you.
I'm going to pick it up anyway.
I mean, still could take it back to.
You pick up the half-broken sword with all of its remnant pieces, and the pieces feel warm to the touch.
Take
Nice.
it to the right smith, and they can put it back together.
I will do just that. Pick up as many pieces as I can. I like that sword. It was cute.
It's got a nice paw print. Right on the blade.
Ethan.
If there's nothing else around here, I think we're ready to go.
No, I think Gan made sure there is not one missing object from our collection now.
Nobody rolled a perception check for it, so Anyway, so as you all wait for a minute for the ritual to begin and runes start to form a circle, and after a minute, Blob Cup becomes a portal for a brief moment. Everybody goes through it, I assume.
No objections.
Oh.
Hmm?
Oh no. I
Panic.
know.
All of a sudden, as soon as you go through, panic. I mean, I'm not gonna do you dirty, am I?
Just inherent panic.
Am I? Okay.
I'm sorry, did you actually just say that, Eric's?
Anyway, as you all go through the portal, you're all greeted with a how does this? You're all greeted with all of a sudden just warm interior of a basement. It looks like it's a bottom of like a brewery. There's a bunch of casks and kegs, and there's an etched summoning portal at the in the middle of it. And you see that there's no like windows, no doors, no entryways in and out. And but you can hear moving above, maybe a few feet from the ceiling, like somebody's walking. You can hear the outside of whistles, people shouting, moving on their daily lives, and of course seagulls, and of course a distant sound of waves. Warm. Warm. You've been in this place before.
Told you he would know about these things.
You just look around, and it all of a sudden gives you this a hint of deja vu, like you've been in exactly the same room with the summoning circle and all. And when you like look around, you immediately see there's a few torches that are lit up, but one of them isn't. And you instinctively know that if you turn this lever, there's gonna be a door to the right of it that's just gonna slide to the side and open it. You're at the basement of the headquarters of the Six Souls. Six Devils. In the port city of Noak.
Okay. Has the portal disappeared? Or is it still there?
No,
Just go back. Go back. Wrong place.
You all go through, and it disappears. And then you look around, and you're like, shit. Because you've been in this room quite a few times, making sure that some teleportations go through, or that some people who go through immediately get apprehended and interrogated for questioning. You've been in this place. You've been in this place quite a lot. Quite a lot.
Okay. Great. I'm just gonna totally ignore that for a minute. I'll pretend I don't see it. Can I just clap my hands and go, so, where are we off to then? Don't know why we're in this random warehouse. Very strange.
Ducklick just looks at you and says,
Random.
odd. I was informed that you would know the way out of here.
I stare at him, very disappointed.
You stare down the lich in the eyes.
Yeah. Thought lichdom brought with it infinite wisdom and so on. But okay, fine. At that point, I'll go and I'll flick the switch.
Flick the switch, and immediately just like a side just opens up, and you all are greeted with quite a massive stench of like pure alcohol. As you can see that there's a staircase that leads into an actual that looks more genuine looking basement. It has a bunch of distilleries for moonshine and more illegal substances, barrels of rum, ale, firewater. Some are purchased, with money. Some have been taken by some other means. Borum, there's one staircase that leads up, and that staircase leads to like a side door into Six Devils headquarters, which is a bar last time you checked. But
Headquarters was a bar?
yeah, by the name of Blue Vanquisher. If you remember correctly, there's last time you've been here, so many months ago, there was a Goliath bartender that just went by the name of Q. And that's where you got your most jobs in the place. And yeah, you know that you're very cool. Like you're quite in the south side of this city. And
Is it usually this quiet?
well, it is noon. It's been months. You don't know what the state of this is. Everything seems like it's business as usual. Not too much
All right.
noise.
Okay, I was just checking. Yeah, in that case, I will kind of head off just to see if I can find someone, if it's Q or anyone else.
So, you go on the main thing, and all of a sudden you just see like a massive, like heavy item getting picked up. As you open the door, immediately see you, this old Goliath, maybe in this like early 50s, like old looking, a bit wrinkly all over, who like I was about to swing at you and like, kind of looks puzzled at you. Well, I'll be damned.
Oh, no, you're a wonderful person. You'll be fine.
He kind of puts down, and you see it's basically a very large club that looks like it's made of like remnants of an anchor, like pieces of anchor were just like the pointy bits on the sides were just cut off. As he's like, well, shit, look at you, came back from the ashes like a phoenix.
Yes, I had a bit of a vacation, I guess. Bit of a break from work. And I kind of just look around and go, has anything changed while I've been gone? Everything alright?
I'm just a bartender, business as usual for me. As for the customers, I would say it's going pretty good for them. A lot calmer, not a lot of fights as it used to be, and of course everybody's now paying in full, and no longer I have as many tabs as I used to.
Oh, so business is going up then. There was no news when I was last here about what happened, was there?
Um,
How did
well,
I'd never really got a chance to read the papers. How did that go?
well, he kind of looks puzzled, and you can see that the tavern this moment is just empty. There's like a good place enough to sit for like 40 people, but it's now currently empty. Uh, there, well, the whole warehouse that you were supposed to go just went up in flames apparently, and we were told that you just were obliterated to ash like a lot of individuals. All things that we could find are your weapons. And this
Oh, I'm dead. Ah, Terry.
Yes.
Wait, I know how you feel.
Ah, wait till you actually die. It's a much different feeling.
Ah, damn.
and this ASMR lady, apparently she knew you, and she organized what's it called? A ceremony of you, like God damn it. We usually just chuck any dead bodies into the sea, but oh yes. Apparently she gave you a proper burial. I haven't seen the last as
Yeah,
much.
I think I know who you're talking about. Okay, so I'm dead.
Well,
Kind
welcome
of
back to the land
give
of
a
the
thumbs
living.
up. Just needed to check. I wasn't gonna walk outside and immediately get arrested again. Okay. Is everyone else just gonna be standing there in the
Yeah, kind of
background?
waiting. Understanding is better to stay quiet in
I
this
just imagine
situation.
you're all just in a single line, just waiting for Worm to go out, and the Lich's at the very end of it.
You're just pacing, kind
No, I
of.
feel like he's like in second. He's like right behind me.
Like,
Just
if
double
Vorm
my
dies.
height, glowing green.
Vorm dies, comes back with a lich, Julie de Silvis, a random fae.
Yeah, I can just look at all of them. Don't mind them. They're
Customers.
I was gonna say decent people, but yeah,
No, no, no.
close enough.
You see, as soon as the lich like gets through, it's like whoa, 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 and he kind of grabs the broken anchor again, like, oh, what are you? Ooh, I don't like you. What are you? And
he's a very good chef. Don't worry about it.
and the lich immediately, not immediately, but like gives a slight nod and says, lich. Ducklick at your service. And it's like, no. We don't need no floating skeleton as a chef. Don't worry.
Sorry, I promise I can get you that job. It doesn't seem. Anyway.
Julie. Julie.
Yes.
You as soon as you go through, because I'm guessing you're not wearing the mask, because why would you? You were literally not.
Does she even
Yeah.
have mask? Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I was.
I think the best reaction I can get is like as soon as you walk into the frame, you just see Anchor immediately drops his cue, just like looks at you, as in the dice roll, just like, wait, hold a minute. You're the silver girl, right?
Yes. How are you today?
He immediately looks immediately at more. Where the fuck you been in the afterlife that you found Julie D. Silver, who's been missing for months?
I just kind of just have a blank expression. I go, am I the only person who never heard of this? Them like 3 months ago?
You haven't never heard of her?
My job is not to be known, not to be well known.
Ooh.
Okay, whatever. Listen.
There's some.
As it like takes more and more in the queue of people. Listen, we're gonna get out of your hair.
Oh no. It immediately the Goliath just kind of straightens out, says, a pleasure to Silver. I don't know if he kind of touches you on the shoulder, Julie, just to make sure that you're alive. Oh boy, we can make such a business opportunity. Do you know?
I smack his hand away.
No. Your autographs that you made are selling for a lot of money.
Oh goodness.
Like a fully signed autograph by you is like what, 100 gold pieces a piece now?
Us like, oh, pocket change. You weren't kidding.
I'll pull out a picture of me and just sign it. Here's 100 gold.
He kind of grabs and kind of looks at it. Nah, I'll take this as for myself. Thank you.
Love it.
I'll just look at the Goliath. It's like simp. I don't say that, but that is my expression.
Oh my god. Oh. Anyway, yeah. Welcome to the port city of Newark. What are you? Okay, a lich, a dead musician, and apparently a dead friend that rose up from the ashes. What else? What else you got in store?
I point to
He thinks
Terry.
it only
I
happens
can't
once.
die.
And a bee.
Gotta be.
Well, well, there's famous points to Julie. There's Feywild over there, points to Callie. I'm immortal, apparently. This is our magic specialist.
No. The
Points to Lich.
Goliath just kind of gets his both hands in front of you, just kind of starts going, no. This was a hypothetical. I wasn't. Okay, a better question. Before I ask you all politely, because you have a literal a death sentence in my humble abode. What do you want?
Looks around like, do you sell? Is this the guy we're buying weapons from?
I think he's like the
That's correct, I
bartender,
believe
right?
this is yours.
Yeah, he's the bartender. Theoretically, few months ago, Six Devils were very well connected, and you could essentially get anything for the right amount of prices. And apparently, by what you were told by just other sources, they're just in a much better situation. But you always knew Q as like the bartender, the person who kept the gathering place in order, and it's not just like a headquarters; it's an actual like bar that you can just drink your woes ahead. Oh, wait.
Okay. Well, I'll ask him if I'll tell him that we are kind of in town for to get some various bits of equipment and then clothes apparently as well, fashion. I don't know. And if anyone's still around at the moment who can supply that kind of stuff, or if they've kind of moved on since I've last been here.
Oh, no. The two-eyed mongrel still has all of its goods and all of its connections ready. All you really need is money and time, and you can acquire basically anything on this material or other planes.
Great. We have the money thing.
Yeah, we got dead people, let alone money. Julie, you gotta get this. Sell more. We've already got enough money, but you can sell more autographs.
So, Borum, two-eye mongrel is a place. It's like the bakery, but it's essentially sewer system that goes a bit deeper than sewers. And it's just a massive underground marketplace. And Two-Eye Mongrel is essentially like literally what you want. If it exists, we'll get it for you. But they ask for very large amounts of money for it. Custom made.
Like, I assume I'd be vaguely familiar with the prices, not as like a buyer, but as like a supplier almost.
Yeah.
How expensive? I mean, it's not really an issue, but is it like
the most
total con or?
as legend told, like this is a legend. Nobody knows if it's confirmed. But a single most expensive purchase that was made, like a singular item, costed 485,000 gold pieces.
Yeah.
What it was?
I mean, we got that.
Yeah, but essentially, it can provide everything if you got enough time and money. As for
I mean, we have the money.
Yeah, I mean,
What are we on? What are we with like time? Are we in a rush?
Better sooner than later. Nothing more than a week's time. But then again, I'm sure we can pay for premium shipping.
So, as
membership card.
Yeah, as for the other people, you just see like a halfling who like immediately opens the door. It's like, I'm stuffed and I really want to drink. And he looks at all of you, looks at the lich, looks at Q, and he's like, I'll be back as he closes his door behind. As the lich immediately looks at Q and says, we were also told to meet with this ASMR girl you described. And you just says, yeah, if you go just around the corner, there's a staircase that leads from the outside into the second and the third floor. And I mean, I don't know if she's there, but she she rents the place for like what, 7 months now. So, and since you know where you're looking for, I assume we can just give you the keys. He just kind of looks over the behind the counter for a bit and just gives you this bronze heavy key.
I'll take the key.
You'll take the
Yeah.
All right, so what's the plan? I turn and look at Ducklick, and I'm like almost for the first time, like, oh yeah, maybe if you're gonna stick around, maybe don't look like that.
He kind of looks a bit confused and then immediately just like a sudden spark and says, "Ah, yes. It's actually a very valid point." As he claps, as he
Freaking
claps,
Skeletor.
as he claps his hands twice, all of a sudden, there's a sudden plump sound as his whole visage of like dead and greenish aura just dissipates, and he immediately like grows flesh and skin, and now he looks like a very wealthy uh uh old man who has this very nice tucked beard, very long messy white hair, and has this very pristine looking chainmail armor of a greenish material. I think this will suffice.
Out of curiosity, is the old man aesthetic like a necessity, or is it just like a preference? I'm just curious. I mean, the whole skeleton lich thing.
Oh no, that's literally just the first reaction I had. If I had to go something specific, I could, but I mean,
I'm just curious. Not every day you get to talk to a lich. Anyway, uh, what's the plan?
Well, we meet up. We see what's for sale, or
also, I don't know, Q, if you're still part of Q says to you, or I don't know if you're still part of the group, but I don't really deal with these things. But the board is still active in the tavern, so if you need any jobs, I saw there a few. And you know the
I
board.
think the rules are a bit vague on whether death kind of kicks you out or not. I'm gonna say no until it's convenient to say yes.
I'm going to give just a little pause and kind of look around for a second. So you said this place can bring anything that you want there for a certain price. Has
I
this just been a long time to get my ass over here?
Well, it's not exactly very well known, and you have to have a certain reputation.
How much did they pay to get me here? Be honest.
I am a very wealthy man.
Well, I would give a prize, but since you also were presumed just gone off the face of this world, I probably doubled the price. So, a lot.
well then. With that said, though, we should get on with our shopping.
So is that what this was all about, Vorum? This whole time you were trying to get me here?
Oh
With
yeah,
this all
I
in order for me?
faked my death, went to the worst jail in the entire continent, became a national criminal, murdered a lot of people, just to get you here. Yeah,
You
Every
are
day's work.
devoted to your trade. I'm proud of you, honestly.
I'm a professional.
Okay, let's see who wants me.
Oh goodness. Anyways, I think you already got the who wants you right next to you. Looks over at Kelly. But with that said, a lot of chit chat.
So, yeah. Is anybody even gonna try to go to the second and third floor of the thing.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting on Vorm here. Vorm
Yeah,
said
I mean,
he was-
Warren, this is your girlfriend's place.
I know.
You know how awkward it is to walk around in your friend's girlfriend's house?
Oh, and on that note, I'm putting on my mask.
Like,
Alright,
like,
fine.
Yeah, Terry puts a cloth over his, just to fit in with the fact that someone else has a mask over there. I feel
You're all
look a little uniform.
Okay, I'll be
slowly all devolving
right
to like
back
a
in a
cult.
few seconds. So what you want to do?
are we all
All
gonna just
marching
pull
in
out?
line.
Just pull out
Bandit
our
masks.
masks. I will pull out the golden mask and look at it and be like, nah. Back up.
Which one did you get, Julie?
Oh, I just got the simple smiling mask. Let me see if I can pull it back up.
That was that basic mask she
Oh, God.
had.
Oh.
Fits so well.
Yeah, it's just
the one
perfect.
she was using back when we did the whole plans, please.
Yes.
And plus plans.
So, what's the decision?
Bro, at least I am. I don't know if the rest of you follow. I'm gonna go upstairs and check the rooms I've got the key to.
You could call her. We do have the same
Yeah.
stuff. You could call her and say
Best
we're
way
here.
is the margin. Let's be honest, again. Come on.
Listen, every single time
Hey,
I
hey,
talk to
only
her,
one
has been
person can
her
barge
appearing
in
out of
without.
nowhere.
One person can
Nothing bad
barge
has ever
in
happened
and
from
won't
barging
get
in on your wife
killed.
unexpected.
Okay,
Laurel,
so
be
So
my
you just
guest.
got divorced.
Worum, you open the door to the second floor. Just you get the key in. You unlock the lock. It goes without any hesitation. You open the door, and immediately you just see a massive mutilated Noel's corpse on the table with a bunch of instruments just lodged into its open chest. Additionally, you see surrounding tables of the knoll with a bunch of tubes that are filled to the brim with bluish and greenish liquids that inside of them houses what you think are organs of the beast. Additionally, on one of the walls there's a massive blackboard, and in chalk there's written, not written but like scribbled on what looks to be like the what's it called, the description of the physical form and possible mutations that led the knoll to this point. As usually, knolls from the description should be at the very most 6 foot tall, but this one is over 8 foot tall and has immaculate other mutations, including the loss of its mind. Besides that, the entire place is extremely clean. There's not a single drop on the blood on the table or on the floor. And there's just that. And there's this like spiraling staircase that leads to the first floor. So yeah.
So yeah, this is giving me flashbacks. Feels faintly familiar. Okay. Just gonna not touch that.
Yeah, I don't want to get sick.
Yeah. Don't know what's going on there. Probably best just not to get involved. Yeah, in that case, if they're not here, and is it just one room, or is it multiple rooms?
No, this is one massive room, and then there's the staircase that leads above. And there's like small windows, but they don't have any mechanisms or like switches to actually open them up. This whole entire place looks like it's been elaborately remade to house this thing. And just with your passive insight, you can see that the carcass is fresh. Less than a day old.
I should be back any minute.
I'm gonna kneel down and whisper to Callie, "These are the people they associate with. No, and you wondered why I was so distrustful of them."
Hey, look. Look, the people I associate with are much
Tried
more
to
clean than
corrupt.
this. Look, yeah, but look, they left nothing behind. This is clearly a much bigger mess. Don't.
We left nothing behind.
Hey, well, you want to
It was
check
a group effort.
upstairs, or do you want to, give her a call?
I mean, I'm already trespassing, so I might as well check upstairs.
Okay.
Need a bodyguard, or you want to go up there
Mm.
alone, Catworth?
I think I might survive.
I
Just
think
being me, I
only
think the
Voral
bodyguard
needs
might
to
die.
Okay.
Well, if that
So-
happens, it happens.
Go to the second floor. Or the third floor in this case of this place. And immediately see a very sudden change of tone from like disgusting laboratory-esque setting to like a very nice, very clean library with a bunch with a few tables in the corner that has tomes flipped open, and additionally two additional massive blackboards that have a bunch of stuff on them. I want you to make me a religion, arcana, and do you know draconic?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, a religion and arcana
What?
checks.
Religion and Arcana. Okay.
And a history. If
And a
if
history.
if you get high enough scores. Same for you, Terry.
Got it. Religion
Where the hell's my... Oh, there it is.
and Arcana.
That one. Yeah, my religion is not on point.
I didn't notice.
So those who go into the third
19
floor
on
and observing
religion.
the blackboard with a bunch of stuff on them, I would like you to roll. Those who are not. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God.
Alright, so that's a 19 on religion, 12 on the history.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, at least a B on the history.
Okay. 19.
Religion, boyo.
The blackboard and additionally quite a few scrap notes to depict the symbols of Bahamut and Tiamat. And not to mention most of the shit is written in Draconic, so assume this is related between those two gods in some sense. As for
Dragon worship.
Arcana, you truly just don't have a fucking clue. Yeah, and you don't even get to roll history. But yeah, there's just a nice library, and there's just a section of a wall that looks like it's like compared to this building that is made of stone. This looks like it's been freshly erected like a wall with a door that leads somewhere to another room. So
Shall we go on?
Onwards, I guess. Yeah.
Alright then.
I mean, I kind of just gestures out. Obviously, I don't know what the hell the
okay,
all that was.
who's open?
Really, just lit up vaguely. Is that super ominous, or should we keep going?
I mean, given the first reaction of the Goliath holding a weapon to the whoever opened that door, I feel like you should open the door first, but I'll be right behind you to swipe you back.
I don't see anything wrong with that. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying, Eric?
So you open up the door. You immediately see a bunch of like a few nice clear windows next to the ceiling, like getting the outside light into the place. And you just see a lot of robes, not like wardrobe, but like also a lot of clothing. And you see a bed in the middle of the room, and in it Six Souls is laying there asleep.
Harry takes a step back. I think this is more of a.
Terry's like feeling.
Fucking abandoning me.
Look. I've already
Slowly.
stood in for one girlfriend altercation.
I think there's a slight difference. I don't think like Callie was gonna slit Julie's throat when she woke up.
Okay.
I don't have the same confidence.
Hey, you are the
All right,
only one.
Okay, so I have.
But
I'm
I'm staying out of immediate reach of her.
So.
Would you like some inspiration for her?
Fucking what for a dex save? Oh god.
So,
Yeah.
so what's the deal?
Yeah, you want the inspiration? Okay. Kelly just gives you a
Sure,
thumbs up.
why
You
not?
got
You're
this.
offering it.
You got this. You got a D12 inspiration.
What are you gonna do?
Watch him still not want it.
Hey, what is the floor made out of?
The floor is
Floor.
made of. Well, first of all, at the bottom, it looked like a very, very thick brown wood. Like.
So what is the chance I like take one step, it really loudly creaks, and there's like a knife thrown at me from across the room?
I was about to say, this like at the laboratory, it just looks very, very like it's made for heavy duty, experiments, you would say. While above it looks like it has this bright oak, very, how to say this, very nicely aesthetically pleasing to the walls type of look. Style over purpose on the third floor, purpose over style on the second floor. So, what's your call? Or you open the door, not like fully, but like slightly enough, and you realize what you see.
Is Terry the only one here?
Terry.
Well, I'm the only one in the room, I believe.
We're all in the hallway.
No, you're all like on the second floor, looking up the staircases. You're like.
Yeah, I gave him the thumbs up. You got this. Inspiration.
Right.
I'm just
Just looking at
bodyguarded for him.
I'm at the top of the stairs. I see him peek in the room. I'm just giving him the knock motion.
Knock on the door.
Knock on the. Oh, start slaying. No.
Hang on. Terry, do you have a shield?
Yes.
I borrow it.
Wins.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Either knock on the
Reluctantly, slowly hands it over.
Okay. I imagine it's like massive. It's like Roman legionaries like shield in terms of like
For dwarf.
height.
Dwarf size.
It's the same height as Mora.
So,
Yeah, I'm literally like hiding behind it. I don't.
He's trying to crouch down low to stay on.
oh yeah. Just FYI, Ducklick didn't even follow you like to the second floor.
Don't blame him.
Yeah, he's like yeah, you got the key, so you go tend to the business. So yeah, what are you gonna do, Warren? You're doing a lot of preparation.
I'm in the doorway. Okay, I'm in the doorway. I'm behind the shield. I'm gonna like raise my hand and then just like knock loudly on the door.
Oh my god. Okay, you all stay there in solitude. You just hear just fucking two knocks, and all of a sudden, Morum, prepare yourself. You hear a yawn as you see Sixall just kind of starts to stretch. It kind of sits on the bed.
All she sees is a shield stood in the doorway.
She kind of okay. Question: if she looks through the doorway, does she see Terry?
I would have.
Most likely. Not
Maybe she's-
super well, but most likely.
Poking
Depends
his head
the
around the
beds.
corner.
I mean, like his shoulder is there, like she can see his
Yeah,
shoulder.
like
'cause
you
he
can see
kinda-
there's someone there. I might not immediately identify it as Terry, depending on the angle of the bed to the door.
She just murmurs something. Is that you, Terry?
Thumbs up. Yep.
And she kind of squints her eyes. Fuck off. I'm gonna say. And she kind of lays back on the bed and just.
I would, but I'm watching this paranoid person points down.
Tell him to fuck off as well. Yeah, she.
Jeez,
Wow.
so cold.
Okay, no problem.
Can we? Can we hear that?
Yeah, you all hear, cause the fucking everything is dead silent, and you just hear knock knock. Cause like, Terry, is that you? Yeah. Fuck off.
Tell him to fuck up. I'm gonna walk up and push Vorm into the room.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna go and just body check Vorm into the room. Like,
What are you? Strength check. What the fuck? Again?
I'm like, this is taking too long.
Oh my god.
I want to see the strength check.
This is gonna be. This is bad
Heck of
because
it.
More of
He's not-
strength saving throw. Let's see if you fucking have your what's it called? Your stance right. Your stance like calling.
No, I'm bracing for like an impact from the front, not the back.
Contested strength check.
Seeing that happen, I'd like to inspire again.
What? Okay.
Yeah, that was my inspiration.
You have it.
Okay,
You
what-
have it. You haven't used
Oh
it.
fuck yeah, I did.
So
Okay. What?
so
the
again, roll me a
inspiration?
strength check. Let's go.
Okay. What's the inspiration?
D12.
D12.
Is a D12.
Oh my god, two bars are playing favorites. Whenever two conflict.
Well, I did it to protect the worm from any projectiles. I didn't really do it for this.
Favorites.
Oh god, so.
Don't let his cat.
Oh my god!
Or I mean, you gotta do it from the you can do a D12 to hope you beat it, or
Nah. I did it. I got a 20.
yeah,
But
well,
no.
No, you need to save it for
I'll
the dex
fail,
row
I'll
in
fail.
Okay,
case.
so you all of a sudden just see fucking get just like yeet and shoves you through the door.
I like and then slam the door closed.
It's like
No,
the door closed.
No, don't close the door. You don't need that type of fight.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't.
As you fucking swing the dude and Worm just fucking goes face forward on the shield, just flopped and it's a massive like funk.
I like
And the
step
door
to the
slams.
side of
And
the.
the door slams. All of you can hear Worm's like grumbling from the bed, and then silence.
I step immediately to the side of the doorway.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. She's gonna go to sleep. Fuck off.
Stealth.
I know.
100.
I'm stepping to the side in case Vorm decides to throw a knife.
Alright, I'll just come in at this point. I'll just come in fact. Okay, I'll tell Vorm then.
No, I admit defeat. I will stand up. No,
Yeah,
kind of.
you kind of just see you can see you can see a very nice looking bed in like bright orange bedding and a bunch of pillows, and you just see the ASMR just fucking lodging her head into them, just fucking sleeping.
I will make my way over to the side of the bed,
Oh
like a
my
meter
God,
away,
closer.
and then I'm just gonna say,
Yes.
"Hey!"
just
Oh my god!
get body slammed into the room.
How
Just stands up.
awkward.
Okay.
Literally, yeah.
brushes
I've been
the
hiding in the doorway, been kicked through pretty much,
Yeah.
and then just like, oh fuck it, okay, stand up. Hey.
Stands up, brushes
Are
himself
you,
off.
are you going to the side of her bed? And,
Yeah.
I mean,
How about that deck save?
I'm asking because this is a very interesting. This is what's gonna very be interesting afterwards if you say something. Let's go. What is it? You're gonna go
Do it!
You're gonna
like a safe, like a meter.
Haha! Yeah,
between-
sure. Okay. As you start to say, "Hey, wake up," you see her. She starts to squint and then kind of just opens her eyes and looks at you. And then you can see her eyes immediately widen as a reflex just fucking bounces off the bed onto the opposite side and falls to the ground. You spooked. You all just
Okay, Rowan's gonna find that very funny, but he's just gonna like kind of keep a straight face.
as you all just hear an echoing "fuck."
Man,
I like
getting
peek
into
my
our
head and I'm like, damn, Vorm, save that for later.
Okay. As
We got business.
you see the familiar ASMR in these heavy blue 9-gown just like stand up and just look at you like immediately just like fully awake and just looks at you at surprise and like, what the fuck are you doing here?
See, you see how it feels.
she kind of just grabs herself by the chest a bit, just kind of takes a deep breath. Oh, point taken.
Vorm's just pointing an accusatory finger. See,
And at that moment, Gorm walked away, and then there was no comment afterwards. No explanation.
See how it feels. Stares. Leaves. No doing that.
See how it feels. Stares for a moment. I'll be downstairs.
We're having Noel for breakfast. Let's go. Yeah. So all of you just fucking here. I assume most of you are on the second ground. I was just like, fuck, shit. Did we lose a person?
Well, I'm also to the door, but you know, who knows.
Yeah.
Me and Julie are laughing.
I am snickering at the door.
Okay.
We're just laughing because we're assholes.
Yeah, I know, you fucking bitches! Like, the girl wanted to sleep. No, you're like, nah, dude, and made her privacy. So, there's eyes. Are you calling
Okay, so yeah, once I've finished my accusational pointing, I kind of just sigh, kind of give it a little breathe out in relief. I'm still alive, amongst other things. Yeah, there's sorry to barge in like this. Could you, when you're ready, could you just come downstairs? There's someone who wants to meet you. You'd do me a big favor if you came talk to them.
it's that fucking crony lich, isn't it?
Yeah.
He has too many questions I don't know, and I fucking hate him. And I only met him for a fucking day, less than a day. No,
Listen, he's all right. He's pretty cool.
she kind of just snaps her fingers, and all of a sudden, for a split second, you just see the now gone vanish, like there's nothing, and all of a sudden, the familiar clothing just are replaced on herself. As she immediately just goes out through the door. I assume Warren was just standing there like, did she She just
Magic bullshit. How do people do this stuff? I
Yeah,
gotta learn it.
I don't know who's closest to the door because I feel like you closed the door, right? So who's close to the door?
Did you kick me in and slam the door shut or something?
Yeah. So who's the closest to the door?
That would be me.
I would like it to roll me a dexterity saving throw, and she fucking opens it wide with some fucking force. So roll me a dex save to see if you don't get fucking hit by the door.
Hit him in the face.
Again, the
I mean-
faces.
I would deserve it. So.
Oh, you want to fail automatically? Cool.
No, I'm not gonna fail.
I deserve it. Doesn't mean I'm gonna take it.
Take
Calm
it.
as a bitch.
Throwback joke, Warren calling Julie old, started 20 session grudge, Jesus. Yeah, again, you just, like, all of a sudden you just hear, slide, like, a snap of a finger, all of a sudden just the door swings and you literally just fucking, like, almost Dark Souls roll backwards.
Yeah.
As you see fucking, Six Souls just kind of exit out, just kind of
28 dex save on a door opening.
the most valuable roll, and don't you-
Level 15 encounters.
Yeah,
To get pretty intense if you tell me.
yeah. She just looks at you again with some bit of anger, and then looks at you, Terry, with a neutral expression, and then kind of looks at the blackboard in the corner with a bunch of dragon runes. Yeah, this is what he wanted. This, my old past life. So yeah. Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot to clean it. There's also the
Yeah, don't worry, we're used to it.
Right. Forgot, did
With that said,
She immediately, like, fucking looks over the staircase and immediately spots you, Julie, at the bottom. And then looks at the course. Shit, I forgot I need to take it out before it fucking starts to rot and smell the place up. Anyway.
well, just to clarify, we're here to purchase some goods.
Oh, so you're not here on the Lich's behest?
We are. We've come under capital.
Okay. Get him here so he can fucking look at this, because I'm fucking tired of it. It reminds me of my old days of, like, literally sitting in the library for weeks on end to figure out what the fucking dragon shit for breakfast.
Luckily, all the tests I got were cheatable as a kid, so.
Oh.
Anyways,
It's quite hard when you get fought by dragons themselves. Now go. As you can see,
Yeah.
there's fucking, like, serious frustration with Six Souls as she's, like, pouting all about.
Jesus.
yeah, but very little ever phases Terry in that regard. Yeah, so he goes over to, like, and calls, I guess, the Lich with Ascending Spell as he gets down to the second floor.
Yeah,
Back.
and as soon as you get a spell, you all hear this, like heavy footsteps, and then opens up the door. It's like, and the Cloak is trying to, like, give a formal greeting. He's like, "You old man, get up here." And Duckling, without hesitation, just starts, like, it snaps his fingers and starts to just slightly float up in his human form. And
Can't walk like a normal person.
Nope.
Just gonna lean down the form.
when
like,
you have so many spell slots.
And again, yeah, like, if you could just hover constantly, that would be a pretty cool feature.
Yeah. So
Walking is for peasants for him.
Honestly, like, it would be pretty cool. Like, see, look, I would want to float too if dramatic footsteps angrily walking towards something didn't look so cool.
Floats angrily towards you.
Just doesn't hold the same vibe.
Nicely, I can make you float.
Okay, Pennywise.
Okay, so I
Right,
would really
Pennywise.
love to go shopping, but let me say to all of you, so the Lich doesn't have fucking second thoughts over here. And you see that Six Souls just talks to Duckling with such hostility, like open hostility. And you can see Duckling, like, looks at her with understanding.
Yeah,
Dang.
Like,
I know what I am.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see Ducklick just like kind of just like stroking his beard, just like slightly nodding with acknowledging, yeah. As she just looks over the blackboard on the on the library part, it says, "So, long ago, quite a few years ago, in fact, I was a disciple in an ancient order that was on this plane for over 4 millennia. The Order of Ami. It is essentially a monastery that held most, if not all, known secrets of dragons in this world. But it was destroyed a few years ago by an ongoing Null invasion. And while most Nulls are very primal and system driven, these fuckers, as she kind of gives like a hand motion with her finger down, they're substantially more aggressive, stronger, and their masters are even worse than liches. As she takes a long pause and she just kind of looks at Ducklick for a bit. Anyway, yeah, I got all the knowledge that I acquired throughout the years, all the phones that I saved up and acquired through purchases. So go at it, Lich. As for me, I'm gonna go. As she just fucking Angela just goes downstairs. And the Lich just kinda observes the books to everything, the blackboard, and kinda looks at you there and says, "You can go do whatever, I'll contact you when I'll figure out how to proceed."
Right then. Good luck. He looks at the body. I don't envy your position. It's not my specialty. I prefer transitioning their states to this, not dealing with the aftermath. Anyways, he starts walking his way down, looks at the rest of the party.
Oh yeah, before she exits like the second floor into like the tavern part, she immediately like looks over the fucking corpse and just fucking points a finger, and a green lightning just jets out, and the pile disintegrates into ash, and all the fucking metallic tools just fucking go clang on the table.
Much better. All clean.
Worm's just like, this magic stuff, I don't know. How do you do this? It's so convenient.
Yeah. So are you gonna go follow? Here's the thing, Worm. You clearly know a dozens of entryways into the city. Like, not the city, but the underground place where you can find the two-eyed mongrel place. So it's up to you to decide if you want to just, lead everybody your own way, or see where the fuck is Sixel's going. Or...
She doesn't
She
seem to
doesn't
be in the
seem
best
quite-
mood, which I understand. I think I'm just gonna let her go.
If you love me, let me go!
Oh, Worm,
Yeah,
don't
like,
forget to
I
tell-
feel bad, and like for a minute, Worm's like, should I go apologize for Wicked? No, probably just leave it alone.
Hey, Worm, don't forget to tell her about her little Worm. You know how he got like hacked.
Hey, I know. I've also got to mention the cat, by the way.
You know, he kind of vanished after
I'll find her later. We'll talk later. So, looks around awkwardly. Do you wanna leave here before she comes back?
I think we should go. If we don't need her to get to where we're going, let's go.
Yeah, go ahead and lead the way, half stack.
I
Oh,
also
come
go
on,
over.
that's just being mean. A dwarf
Alright.
is like 2/3. A halfling's a half stack. Anyway, come on. Alright, yeah. From here, do I know which way would be like the most?
Essentially, like, here's the thing. Most of the sewer grates are like very distant from each other, so essentially going to a sewer or manhole or sewer grate would get you into the sewers, and the sewers, like, just of 10 minutes of walking, you just find like a hallway that leads to a door, and usually people are guarding them, and those people like ask you for, a password or passcode, but in reality, you know that it's just basically as like a sort of deterrent from people who don't know what the fuck is on the other side.
I mean, yeah. In that case, if that's one of the more direct ways, then yeah, why not? Let's go.
Yeah, so
I imagine when it was like I pulled like the sewer lid off. I'm like, look at Julie. I'm like, after you, beauty before me, I guess.
For the beast.
that is hilarious.
I will look at him apprehensively. Kind of look down in there, look back at him. Is this some sort of trap?
Yes.
I probably deserve it, and I'll go first.
Wow.
As soon as he goes, I'm gonna shut the lid. So everyone else, just out the front door.
Oh my god.
And then, no, I'll lift it back up. Smiles, like, yeah, let's fucking go.
You have an angry bee buzzing around your
Oh
head.
my god.
I'll look at Callie and be like, come on, you can't say this isn't deserved. You may disagree with my methods, but my goals are just.
So,
Just glares at you.
Interestingly enough, you go into a random, manhole, and you like immediately you just recognize all the steps, all the fucking markings on the silver that looks like, random fucking gnawings over the past years, and in the matter of a few minutes, you go to like this, like, all of a sudden just hallway. There's no silver line, no nothing, and you walk for additional minute, and you see like all of a sudden there's just like a 90-degree angle, and then there's a door with a torch and a man sitting in his chair. The man is like a human in his like 40s, looks very disgruntled, has an eye patch, twirling a knife, and it's like, I haven't seen you here before.
Have I seen him before? Like, do I recognize this guy?
Roll me a history check.
Is he saying like, "Oh, I haven't seen you in ages," or is he just like?
You don't know me, but I know you.
History said, right?
So, you know this person quite well. And you know the fact that the eye patch hides an actual eye? His name is supposed to be Calvin, but he goes with Kane. And he likes to bullshit people a lot. The pagan. Oh my god. God damn it, Julie, what the fuck? What the fuck?
In that case, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of look at him. I recognize him, like, ah, yes, you may not know me, but I know you, Mr. K.
Oh my god.
Big K.
Oh my gosh.
Been dedicated.
No, I'm not going that far.
Okay.
It's too Julie.
The man stands up and gives you like a fucking hand, says, I thought you were dead. Apparently my information was wrong. You shit. He gives a chuckle.
I'm sorry. Next time I'll die to make sure you can keep your your dignity right. Okay.
So your sources will be right.
Mm.
I'll be
I hate to make people look unreliable.
Oh. Welcome to the
because they're
underground.
dead.
I hope you remember the rules.
I mean, I assume you would.
Yeah, the rules are simple. Don't cause any trouble.
Oh yeah, in that case, yeah, I definitely remembers them.
Don't start, nothing will be done.
I can say that I personally shall follow the rules. Gestures behind me. I don't know about them, but sure, let's give it a go.
Okay, you all just see as you all approach, you see the man lifts his eye patch and squints with the other three eyes, like, I haven't seen you here before. And then gives a chuckle.
Ha ha. Like, is the door open? Can we go through?
You're just keep walking. Don't make eye contact.
Oh god. So, Borum, my boy, roll me a history check.
My God, all these
Again?
history checks.
Yes, because this is literally
You-
Borum's job. This was
I am not a historian.
no. This is
Borum,
not.
this
This
is
is
Borum.
not. This is not a history. This is more like how much shit do you remember?
How long have I been away?
This is
14.
Form's in the
14,
spotlight.
okay. You know that the two-eye mongrel in this place is like the oldest installation in the underground, and it's basically just a massive hollowed-out cave where a bunch of people go to drink, gamble, whore out, or do all kinds of things in between. It's a cesspool of degeneracy, and everybody's alright with that. And with that, let's see. Yeah, you go through the way. The way goes for additional few hundred or so feet, and all of a sudden you are met by a staircase that leads to this very well opened, what's it called? Lit opening that just like a good maybe 700, 800 feet, just a makeshift rooftops and cloth and just like a whole tiny city, similarly to the Beggary, but a less more cheerful, because I'm not in the city of Bards anymore.
City of Rogues, let's go.
Borum, so is this your home?
No.
It was much
Was
less
the
nice.
Beggary your home?
Oh,
I
you saw
mean,
that.
I
in
know
a
I
way.
did.
Terry Squint's my greatest enemy, shopping.
Will we meet again?
So yeah, is it any like organization? Like, is it in different kind of sections, or is it just an absolute free for all?
Well, here's the thing. Most buildings usually change ownership because some people go out and never come back. Some people go out and get assassinated, and their competitors take place. It's a very cutthroat world in this place. But you know that the Two-Eye Mongrel is one of most established places. It's one of more of the biggest place. It's essentially like a high-end bar, if you will. Every single drink is overpriced, like very overpriced. But you know that's not the reason why you come there. And you can see just and with even not even being there for a few months, you know exactly where it would be or the general vicinity in it, and you know that it's still gonna be there because god damn it, for a fucking institution, a place that has been on for a few centuries, 6 months or nothing.
In that case, yeah, and I will lead everyone vaguely in the direction of where I know that is, trying to keep away from just the chaos of
So,
constantly swapping locations.
from like literally imagine like a bazaar, a market, if you will. But instead of
Yeah.
like selling goods, like some people are peddling stuff, but it's fucking fake. Like massive, brilliant jewelry that are for a few gold pieces, type of deal. But you also just see makeshift places for drinking, gambling, and those who want companionship. From your regular bland human selves and dwarves to something more specific like minotaur, succubi, and genasi. Or genasi, big sad.
Where's the weapons?
Where's the weapon?
Where's the?
Don't worry,
the
many
shiny
of these
armor?
people have weapons.
That,
But yeah, let's just
that
say
is there's
yeah. Oh my god, Joe's like, this can last. Ooh. Okay.
I've never had so much trouble spending money before.
Damn. As for it takes you a good 10 minutes to just look around, and people are gambling. Some people are getting their shit beat up just straight in the street, you know, because some people like to cheat out the cheaters, and that doesn't go well when you're outnumbered. So, a few minutes pass, and you see this very nice dark oak, like darkened oak, like charred oak building that looks like a few stories tall, has this very nice obsidian roof, and has just uh, a very nice carcass that is as Worm you last recall, taxidermy of a werebeast, a werewolf. But one additional
How
thing is
many
that
legs I can supply to them?
no, it's same. It's our normal werewolf, but the one thing is that it's look like one side of it, like it shows only one side of it, as in menacing. The other side is like next against the wall of the place. You see where one eye should be. There are two. Thus the two-eyed mongrel. But yeah, it's the entrance. There's no one by the door. There's a very nice looking just uh door, and there's a hatch. What would you like to do?
Do I know? So there's a door and there's a hatch.
Yeah, there's a door, and on the door there's a hatch.
Oh, sorry, I thought you
Yeah,
meant like there's
and-
a hatch. Yeah, I assume I'll walk up and I will knock.
Okay, a few seconds pass. The hatch slides open, and you see what looks like a dragonborn. A red dragonborn, green eyes, stares all of you, and immediately stares at you, Worm, seeing that you are the person who knocked. Says, "What is it?"
I just kind of gesture behind me. Customers.
Roll me persuasion check.
I mean, it's not exactly a lie.
You're being awfully non-specific.
That's just the vibe of this
What
place
do you
in
want?
general.
I mean, yeah, wouldn't it just be normal?
Persuasion, did you say?
Yeah.
Can I help?
Oh my
He doesn't need it.
Oh, he did a 28.
Yeah, customers. There you go.
There's
Imagine
no
like
word of
Julie
persuasion
at that
check.
moment is like looking through the purse.
He immediately just kind of looks you over once more, and there's like a moment of silence as he closes the hatch, and you don't know what the fuck is going on, and then you start to hear like a bunch of loud cranks on the door as the heavy the wooden door just swings slightly open with this metallic squeal as you're all you see this black dragonborn adorning this very nice black plate mail, having two short swords that are adorned in gold, as it kind of gives you a hand motion. And you see there's just a dark corridor that has these heavy dark velvet what's it called, curtains over them, and almost no like light except for a few glimpses of light under the very bottom of the curtains. As he greets you and says, "Welcome to the two-eyed mongrel."
I dramatically gesture as if I'm your tourist guide. Come in, people.
Cheap, very cheap items, very cheap.
Very cheap. Very good price.
Oh gosh.
So, I need someone to say who's gonna go first. Like,
Who's the richest looking person here?
Julie,
Julie with her mask on.
I mean, we can start from Julie, or we could just go from like top of the list, like Callie, then go down.
Callie is a fucking butterfly. She's tiny. She's tiny.
I would imagine Callie is like sitting on Julie's shoulder.
Yeah.
Tiny body,
if
big
we're going by
pockets.
the richest looking person, as soon as I step through the threshold, I'll lower my mask and just wink at the person.
The Drymore kind of observes you for a moment and just kind of gives a slight nod, but does not have any other reactions to you.
Oh.
I'll step behind Julie and just kind of nod at the Dragonborn.
So as you all go through and walk forward, as the doors are closed behind you, and the man takes his place by the door as he usually does. Who gonna peer first through the velvet curtains of this place?
Yes, Julie.
I mean, Julie did walk first. I mean, you want me to step in front of you?
Like, go on, Julie.
Look, Julie, how are your deck saves?
I mean, step in front of Julie like the bodyguard I was when I was drunk. Like,
oh,
no. I got you, Julie.
Someone else taking up the role of meat shield. Refreshing.
I like put on like a good looking like security guard outfit. Like I got you, complete with shades on. I step through first in front of Julie.
Just to add to the effect.
So Gen goes first.
Yeah, I step through first. I step through. I take a look around like I'm scanning the room. Then I hold the curtain open for Julie.
Perfect.
Okay, why is it not playing? Goddamn, play it. Hell yeah. Nice. So you go through the curtain, and all of a sudden, as you open, you just see the peak of opulence and luxury, as there's no wooden flooring. It's all made of pristine velvet carpet imbued with golden threads.
Hopefully it's magically self-cleaning.
Golden banners lay all around this place, quite a few, like a good 2 dozen individuals. All of them, like, everybody looks like they're high-end nobility who are just mind their own business, talking with each other. There's some like large constructs of metal who are idling by each doorway from within like this place, and this place is maybe like a perfect circle, and maybe like 90 feet wide in all directions from the center. Uh, there's no music. There's like no bar, like not bar, but like barmaids or anything. But you do see these floating elementals, what you assume are like a mixture between air and fire, who just wander around the tables and just provide with anything they're tending to. And you see this very interesting human, maybe in his 60s, maybe in his 70s, who wears this pristine tuxedo of this velvet coloration and has this very nice, fancy golden hat, adorned with jewels of sapphire and emerald, with followed by a bunch of like massive feathers on the very top, who is like making and fixing up drinks. Terry! Terry,
Oh, Terry! Oh, Terry! That's-
So,
Hopefully,
Oram,
reference is strong with this
I don't
one.
even need to huge roll anything. The people on the place you've never seen before, but you just assume that they're fucking just being discreet or, you know, low key, not to mention that. But the man behind the bar, the old tan man, you know him as the planner and the deliverer. He is the man who runs the bar. You don't know if he is like in charge of the two-eye mongrel, but he's the guy. He provides everything you desire. Morality is not an issue.
Well, I'll point him out to everyone else and kind of inform them of that. I'll also say, right, from here on, we're kind of a bit more in the mystery. I'm usually on the other side. I'm usually at the back door of this building, handing something over. Not really the customer.
But where's the jazz?
Oh my god. What the fuck are these? What are these reactions?
Yes.
Julie Cal, what are these reactions? Like you just see nice, deep purple velvet and you're like, oh my god, this shit is fancy.
I mean, it's not the first time Terry's been in a very nice looking area, but at the same time, it's appreciable.
I mean, I think Julie would be kind of used to, but maybe it's just even a little bit above Julie. Like she's used to fancy and fine things. Like
You,
Maybe some
okay,
PTSD from fine dining death, but you know.
So what you basically see is this tiny elemental of air that just occasionally emits like a plume of fire from its core, flies towards you as a group and says, "Ah, new timers, so I see. Come, get yourself acquainted to the bar. The two-eye monger provides all your needs for a price."
I start pushing them over towards the bar. I'm like, come on,
I'm just standing like just close to Julie, like still security guard, and just looking around.
What? So, who sent up an order first?
As soon as you approach, you hear just a sharp whistle as the old man looks at you, Julie. My. And rumors were supposed to be true. One of the most well-known and upcoming minstrels of song, known to the century, walks up to my humble establishment as he kind of gives a slight nod. A pleasure.
Oh, pleasure's all mine, and flattery will get you everywhere. So, as you can probably expect, my short friend here brought us here for a little shopping excursion. We've heard that you can get us nearly anything.
Well, almost anything. It all depends how eager you willing to wait. As you can see, as he kind of gives like a nod towards the tables who are occupied. But a few folks been here for weeks, if not months, and made their acquaintance with each other and just shared tales. Of course, who they are does not matter, because discreet environment is one of core necessities that I provide in this establishment. I am the planner and the deliverer, the humble steward of this place. So, what can I get you all fine folk?
Who wants to go first?
Who has the shopping list ready?
I really fucking hope he didn't come to this place to ask for like fucking rope or some shit.
Rope.
I
We
really
need
fucking
50 feet of rope.
Can I have? I would like 10 rations.
Oh, no.
Your finest quality ration.
Yes.
I mean, you can ask that and get a response because this is
Your response was being kicked out.
This is a,
So, like, okay, like, I guess I'll go first since I seemingly.
I mean, I'm like gesturing like I'm gesturing towards Julian. I'm like the lady here. Weren't you looking for someone to repair that sword?
Oh yes,
I feel like you could just get something of higher quality than that old thing here. Your budget's much higher than a dead corpse.
I mean, yes, I'm sure I can get a higher quality sword, but this sword interests me. So yes, first off, I would like someone that would be able to repair this, and I'll put the sword down on the table.
he looks at the blade and kind of wipes it with his towel that he manifests in thin air, and kind of observes the mark, and kind of looks at you, Julie, with a smile. Well, I see you are in a cheerful mood. Stumbled upon the infamous Yule Cats, is that it?
Shh. Yeah, yes. And I'll kind of look around to see if anyone caught that.
As in the surrounding people, or just...
As in party members.
I mean, I'm right next to you.
I caught it.
I think we
but
all
Borum, I
heard.
don't think knows what it is.
I mean, I don't think Terry's paying too much attention. He's kind of it's like looking. You can see he's kind of looking up, thinking about a list of items, or maybe.
Yes, we did. And so you probably understand why I'd be interested in getting this repaired then.
Oh, repairing it's simple. It kind of costs you, but it's very simple and quick. But I know you, and I feel like you... Well, I don't know you personally, but I heard about your tales. Quite a few tales.
I was about to say, like, do you know her?
Wait,
Annie.
Julie is this one
as he just says, well, I could just prepare and make it as it used to be. I could make it better. How about better? But the question is, how better would you like it to get? For this blade alone can kill, you know, your average thug, your rampant dogs and wolves. But can make it that it would kill even greater things?
I would like to awaken its full potential. I want...
Laughs and laughing.
Ooh.
Does he
Oh.
actually start laughing?
No. He actually like starts to grin, and he's like, "Ooh, you say?
Like I'm full as my pockets are about to be.
Well, if you want the full potential, and we're talking the full potential of what metal, this blade, this form, and this mark can offer you, if you give me, as he kind of manifests a book and starts like reading through, if you give me 4 days and 18 hours and 216,000 gold pieces, I can make this into a very remarkable and one of a kind masterpieces.
You have my interest. No, that was just one of my simpler requests, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
Now, I'm also in the market. I do have this very lovely violin, but I was looking for possibly something a little bit more unique. Are you familiar with the rhythm makers? If I could get a rhythm maker violin, that would be appreciated.
Hmm. Well, I gotta come forward. I'm not well versed in the musical instruments. But I do know people who are. Um, is there any? Let's talk budget. What's your budget?
Hmm. How about you name a price and I'll see if I can match it. You should know. You are speaking to the great Julie. I can get things moved around if it benefits me.
He kind of like looks at you and just kind of nods. You're correct. Though I don't really know how much influence can a dead woman push nowadays. But again, some other people have proved me wrong in that regard.
I'm pretty sure half the people here are known as dead, but you know.
I could acquire assortment of violins for all kinds of tastes. All of them are very potent in some aspect. Do you want to lure as many people as you can see to follow your will and whim, even if it means ending their own lives in the process? Do you want an instrument that can make you go to places only a few mortals have ever went to and acquire power beyond comprehension, or just a hint of time? Do you want to?
Oh, I mean, that one definitely sounds interesting. Um, I I like the sound of that second one. I was honestly in the market of something that would just strengthen the power of the spells I already have, but that second one definitely caught my interest.
Oh, well, you would definitely love this. 87,000 gold pieces, and within a day, I can bestow upon you the descent of the Abyss Riders.
Ew, what? That's basically let's teleport you to hell. Kind of
As he
violent.
kind of snaps his fingers, and there's this very, if trees could have like um tumors, this is it. It has this violent, very grotesque formation, but it has a very like pristine strings. Like, and don't be disregarded by its appearance because it can change. What matters is, for a brief moment, you can hold the power of almost everything.
Shiny.
For a brief moment, everything. I'll look down at Callie, but I already have that.
Happy flattery.
I'd still be interested in having it, though.
Did the compliment got full effect? Okay, I'm taking it.
Like after Callie turned her head, and she's like, "I'll take it."
Okay. All payments must be done up front, I'm afraid.
Okay. So let's see. That would be the sword, and this could be an ace in the hole for me. All right. Does anyone else? Let's everyone else talk about what they want, and
Okay.
maybe we can add it all together.
So,
I want a better rapier.
The most vague.
I don't really feel like the power to go to hell. How about just a sharp sword?
Sharp sword plus. Thank you.
I was just
Well-
looking at Julie, and she's like, I just want a better sword. That's all.
Well, I have other things I
Better
want
stabby
too.
stab.
Well, after what
I just
happened last session with those guys with
Hulk.
what was it? Yeah, we couldn't do our spells. I'm like, I need to be able to defend myself. I got slashed pretty bad last time. I want to do better than like 1d8 slashing
I
damage.
just want fucking Cal with a straight face. Can I get a +1 rapier? And nothing else.
That's all I want.
Can I get a sandwich? Can I get a grilled cheese real quick?
Shut up.
I want a better rapier that will, like, even with the, what is it? What is it? Like the non-magic ray thing? If it was on us, that we'd still have the access to the power of that rapier, even though there's, like, that ray on us.
You took my anti-magic field.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
What's your budget?
Well, I have 480,400 gold.
Cough. She has some gold, yeah.
No exact numbers.
She starts to say,
Callie, you're supposed to make the charisma.
I just go wide enough to cover her mouth as she says
I
that.
just like we oh shh. Look, you just name a price and we'll see.
Well, I want to know what the lady wants. All she said is she wants a better rapier.
I mean, these ladies here give us your top quality.
My top like I need to know what we're talking about. Like what, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 200,000.
Let's say around 100,000. Let's start
Looking for a weapon to back her up when spells fail her.
Let's say around.
Oh.
You guys need to be precise. He knows how to give a warrior a weapon here. Be precise of what you need.
Well, in that case, what about blade that even under the effects of a magic field, the field does nothing to you?
Mythic
That's what
quality.
I'm looking for.
A sword that
Shit.
can counteract anti-magic field. That sounds just right for a bard.
So I just have one question, because of course you will want a very powerful weapon. Would you want this to be on your own, as in you personally, or would you like that to apply to an area?
You can make a field.
I will not make a field. I just know of a
No,
blade that can possess this. Right.
An anti-magic field?
That's
Kinda
what I'm
pissed it
saying.
off.
It's like
Anti-magic fields. That sounds very useful.
it
It's
would
like a counterspell,
counteract the,
counterspell, counterspell, counterspell.
well, it would just counterspell the anti.
What's the price of this type of thing?
For a singular individual, 115,000 gold pieces for that can encompass in a field 197,000 gold pieces.
Field, and how far is this?
I'd rather have
How far is
some money
the
left.
field?
Yeah.
That's still
I will buy it for you.
I think
I will
20
buy it.
No, how wide is this range? This field of range?
20. He kind of composes himself and snaps his finger. And he summons this very nice rapier, like a very nice, very simple rapier that has this golden hilt. But this is an illusion; this is not a real thing. And on the hilt itself, there's three eyes that are always moving. I present to you Alastra, the bane of beholders. Within its blade, effects of anti-magic are null and void, and any attempts to counterspell are also null and void.
Within what range
definitely-
does this prevent counter spell and anti-magic fielding?
25 feet.
He said,
feet.
Thank you. It's right
So,
here
if
for the purchase. Take it now.
If Callie and Julie are standing next to each other, that would be good. We'll take it.
How much was
Setting
that
for
one?
Callie.
How much is it?
197,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
Julie's willing to pay for it, and you can
I
split the
mean,
price if you feel guilty.
If
I
that's
mean,
the case,
I'm willing to cut it into it too.
okay. So,
Pulls that second one. No,
2. I need a jeweled chalice.
chalice.
oh my god, it has that row like jewel chalice.
You're like,
Yep. Like a
I don't want to
simple
waste money.
gold-
Also, Callie, jewel chalice, please.
Why? We need it for a future heroes feast.
Oh,
Found
she
a
needs the
success.
spell compound. A spell.
Mhm.
Okay.
Sally, we don't sell components here. Not on
Dang
this
it.
low
Okay,
quality.
I'll take that off of my list.
Oh, not this low quality.
Like literally a chalice.
What? Like, just, it's a simple gold chalice.
It's a jeweled chalice. I need a
I mean-
jeweled chalice.
You that is worth 1,000 gold pieces. You're literally haggling for weapons that are costing hundreds of thousand gold pieces. This is low quality of what you're requesting.
Like,
Uh,
we could probably
Okay.
go back out to the open market.
This
and
is
find
this
you a-
is the high end shit.
I could make you a jewel challenge.
Like, we could probably
With a
make,
resident dwarf, just like, hey, I'm also here.
yeah. Anything else? Anything else?
This guy was wearing a gold hat with jewels in it. That could be a chalice.
Flip it over.
Winter clothes?
again, that's something we can get in the open market.
Anything miraculous about it, besides being just
Just a great coat.
It's like a heavy
Damn
size
fine
coat.
coat.
well,
Something with sleeves.
oh my fucking god.
I'm going to assume there aren't many black markets in the Feywild, is there?
Not
Oh,
really.
We have to like. This is not the place you get the simple stuff.
I literally told you, she's like, why do you want winter clothes? Just so.
Okay.
Callie, eyes on the prize here. We can get these little things later. We could get giant boomstick. Let's not think about clothing right now.
Okay. What
I mean,
else
if there
is
was
like?
bonuses on the clothes, that would be fun.
You already have a cloak with bonuses
Be-
on it.
True.
I mean, you could.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you will literally need to unequip your current fucking thing to get another thing.
Fine. Okay.
I mean, you could ask for like +3 armor if you.
No, that wouldn't work with my robe.
So,
Okay.
anything else, Callie, besides the very
know-
mundane stuff?
Callie, we can always come back to you if you want to consider this stuff, but
I mean, she wanna get the blade, so she'll get the blade in a day. So, again, Terry, Warren, you, because I'm guessing Callie's just done.
Hmm. Since all the rest of my stuff are mundane uses.
Go ahead. I
We'll
want to
get-
know what Terry's gonna ask for. Go ahead.
I literally
Alright.
thought we were just going to an actual shopping place, not a black market.
This is not even.
I mean-
this is not even a
Oh.
black market. This is a high-end black market.
this is
I
the
mean-
black market. This isn't a black market.
We went through a sewer, had to go through guard doors just to.
And yet,
just to-
there was less trouble than when Julie took us. We had to like fight people. We got lost.
Alright, I'll be straight to the point. I'm looking for a replacement for this armor. He, if it wasn't already clear, he shows off what type of armor he's wearing. I'll gladly do a trade-in if that reduces the price. With that said, what I'm looking for is a mythic quality, and I want it to have a similar effect to a belt of giant strength, and I want it to buff my physical abilities as much as possible. Strength mainly, my dexterity if possible.
Ooh, that's a very specific, but I like specific. I don't do any trade-ins. I'm sorry, but I can provide
I'm sure I can
you.
sell this another place.
I can provide you the armor of physical perfection.
Go on.
It is a mythical piece of plate armor made of mithril, reinforced mithril, adorned with adamant, and provides similarly like the giant's belt, but additionally to strength and constitution, not strength, dexterity, constitution as well.
Same concentration of bonus as strength?
Better.
Alright then. Your price.
412,000 gold pieces.
412 gold. Alright then. He looks...
And it will take 8 days, and you can see him kind of like has immediately opened his eyes, and you see his eyes just kind of light up for a
You
second.
see him... Yeah, you see him squinting here. Quick thing. Like, you'll hardly find anyone willing to spend this much money on a single set and give it straight up right here. I think we can work down the price a little bit.
There's no haggling this place, I'm afraid.
Wait, he literally said we're haggling for very rare items. It's not actually haggling. I feel betrayed here.
Is that true? Sorry. I imagine I'm standing to the side. Is that true? Does this place have a reputation of no haggling, or is he just playing hard to get?
No,
Yeah, like
I mean, here's the thing. People go to get there, and the price is fixed. That much you know.
Okay, well in that case, when he says no haggling, I'm gonna like give a glance at Terry and be like, yeah.
It takes a look at here. All right then. 8 days.
8 days and 8
You can
hours, and you will acquire you.
All right then. And question here: is this being custom crafted or merely obtained?
Custom crafted.
And I know you don't do trade-ins for worth here, but if I were to hand over this armor, would I put myself forward in that queue just a tad?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Sure thing. Can someone lend me some help here?
No, 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 no,
I
no,
will.
no, no, no. This
This is all you.
yeah.
Lovely.
This is the burst of a moment thing. This
Fair enough.
international phone call.
International phone call. All right, let's go.
Can I at least lean in and be like, he's doing it
Or
to
like-
help me?
Bardic inspiration. You can always do that.
I
Let's be
mean,
fair
you
here.
can still do inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
All
inspire him on that.
right, then we'll see what we get here. That's a
She gives
27.
a smile to the guy.
He shakes his head. No.
This comes from a dragon horde. It's a rare find.
It's very good.
He still
Very good quality.
Very good value.
he still shakes his head. No.
All right then.
No.
With that said, there is the one last item, and I might have to hold this back for another day. But in particular, I'm looking for an item that further works off the paladin's acute ability to channel magical energy into a weapon. I'm looking to further extend that. I don't need something fancy, just something to extend the ability. Whether that be more wiggle room in how much power I can channel or what I can channel through it, we'll see what you have.
How much money are you willing to spend, and is there a specific piece you would like to obtain? Razors, gloves, helmets.
I would prefer it to be either a ring, a belt, or anything that can be worn on top of a basic armor and equipment set.
How much money you got to work with?
At the moment,
Uh,
I can wiggle around 100,000 at the moment, but with that said, that's about what I'm working with at the moment, unless someone else wants to say something. That armor was probably that's the biggest thing I wanted, but this would be nice. That's all I can say.
I can give up my hell violin and toss in another roughly 100, if that'll help.
Well, for 100,000, a ring can be arranged that would double your potency as a paladin. But it will cost 98,000 gold pieces, and it will take 7 days and 14 hours.
Alright then. And alright, I think I can make that work. Thank you for your time. I don't like he holds up. Thank you, Julie. I've got this one then. Because I believe at that point where we actually have can cover that.
Okay. Vorum.
Sure. What I want is first and foremost a Cloak of Invisibility.
Dang, that's the same thing I want.
Yeah, but let's be fair, they're more generic than what we're normally
Yeah,
asking for.
yeah,
It's gonna
it's
have more
not-
than one of them.
Yeah, it's not the most rare item, but they would be very useful.
I'll be right back.
Would pixie dust be considered?
Are we still there? So hang on. A few more questions. So yeah, go ahead. What were you asking?
I was asking if there, like, do you have a way of communicating with the Feywild, like an object that I can use to communicate with other realms, like other planes?
Yes, but it's for in-house people only.
Dang. Okay. Do you have any Feywild pixie dust?
Yes.
Okay. How much do you have?
Depends what kind of type of pixie dust you're looking for.
The one that I could sprinkle on these schmucks and make them fly.
Isn't that uncommon?
It is a wondrous item and is uncommon. That's why I'm asking the black market guy.
I can provide you 1 pound of it for 12,000 gold pieces.
Sold. And you said 1 pound of it? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me write that down.
Anything else?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So yeah, I wanted the Cloak Invisibility.
Yeah, and he would
Um.
ask just the Cloak of Invisibility.
Well, that is the first thing I would like.
Anything more?
Do you mean in terms of additional properties?
Yes, like make it the greater invisibility. I don't know.
Oh well, if possible, absolutely, yes.
Extend the
He kind of looks at you, Worum, and you know the look. It's a look of a
Listen,
man.
I don't know what you've got in stock.
You fucking
I-
you, Worum, know more than anything that they can.
I know.
Tomorrow.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna
He's
wait
like,
until he was like, yeah. Okay, so yeah, in that case, absolutely. If it can be extended in terms of, yeah, greater invisibility, the actual time or the cooldown, even that might be even more useful. What is your, yeah? What would these kind of changes cost? Obviously,
A cloak of a greater invisibility. We got the Naziga Shroud, which would essentially provide you with greater invisibility for a D10 of minutes per day.
mm-hmm. And is there any way to either extend the dice or decrease the cooldown?
Dice, cooldown, what are these concepts?
I know. I'm translating that into whatever
I know, I
D&D
know.
speak is.
D&D speak.
How much was the pixie dust again?
12K. And Warren, you just see him just like, well, we could enhance it, and it would give you a D6 of hours.
That would be very appreciated, yeah. Absolutely, if that's an option. So what would that be?
172,000 gold pieces.
172,000. Yeah, done. That seems totally fair. 1 second, I'll just make a note of that.
It can be provided to you within 3 days and 19 hours.
Okay. A second thing I would like very much is a spell guard shield. In terms of specific modifications to it, would it be possible, and I ask this also like out of character, to essentially make it small enough, as in like almost like a buckler shield, whereby it would not take up one of my hands? Or is that unavoidable?
It can be done.
What would it cost to do that?
How powerful do you want
So for it to still function as a shield, then to be also function as a spellguard shield, but if possible, to be miniaturized so that it doesn't take up one of my hands? Or is that just not possible?
205,000 gold pieces and could be provided within 6 days and 19 hours.
Give me that number one more time.
6 days, 19 hours.
200 and...
7, I think. Yes.
207.
1,000.
Gotcha. And then the very last thing I would like, pretty straightforward, is... I would like a Scimitar of Speed. And if possible, I'd like to give it an elemental attribute.
Any specific
Would that
kind?
be possible? Well, would it be possible at all?
Yes, I'm asking what kind.
In that case, let's go with a nice. Have I got any limits on the actual attribute or no?
Only,
Well, I mean, you could just ask, and if he
only,
says yes or no.
only your per gold that you could spend on it.
I know I'm asking a lot of questions around it, but I feel like Vorum would be. And do different attributes cost different amounts?
Of course, a divine type, because it would make it a mythical weapon.
How much more would that be?
A lot
For divine
more.
specifically. Oh, okay. Well, what's the thing by default? What's the weapon by default?
Oh my!
I want to know. I am seriously. Vorum is stingy.
We don't sell a scimitar of speed on its own default.
Oh, fine.
For its
In that case, I will just take a fairly standard ice elemental enchantment on it.
Okay. That will be 32,000 gold pieces.
Done. Okay.
And
with that, I am happy.
And you will get it in 2 days. No, 3 days exact. Yeah, 3 days exactly.
Sorry, could you give me the gold number one more time?
32k.
32. Gotcha.
And then how much was the pixie dust again?
For fuck's sake.
12,000. 12,000. 12,000. Kelly, 1 pound. 12,000.
So,
Okay, that's
yeah.
Hey, hang on, wait, 1 second. Only 32,000?
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Only
Fuck it, in that-
32,000, you know?
He's
Yeah, I
like, only 32. I mean, we do have like hundreds.
Exactly. No, in that case, fuck it. What does a divine cost?
96,000.
Yeah.
Well, let's go with that.
Do
Sure, no
it.
problem.
Do you even have the amount of money for it?
Yeah, sure.
You should. Have you done
Hang
that?
on, let me check.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if we pull everything
Yeah.
together, we would still have. Like,
Okay. Okay. So,
I mean, how
90.
much did we each get? How much
Guys, if
did
you
we
want,
each get?
if you guys want to go communist on this, we can gather
No,
up
I-
our poll and then.
How much did we each get? Sorry. I'm just
we all
checking my
got about
notes
half a
here.
million.
500,000.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I mean, because those combined, that is about 400,000 odd ish. I mean, I'm pretty much spending all my money there, but yeah.
Okay, so in that regard, yeah. 96k and will be available in 7 days and 2 hours.
Yeah, that's me. Step back.
Well, again.
Okay. Here's what could I either want to see if I can get the Moonblade.
Oh my god, it took you so long to. Okay.
Moonblade? I summoned thee.
Either I want the Moonblade itself, or could I get the glaive I have and give it the Moonblade properties?
The Moonblade rock. What aspects of it?
That is great.
You didn't thought about it at all.
Well, finesse would be one of them. Defender, Vorpal, extra d6 damage.
Yeah.
The spell storing. The shadow summoning property. You want me to keep going?
Are you gonna just ask for every single?
No, not every single property.
I like you to me like, oh, you want Devial? Have you even got that much money? And he's just like, yeah, fucking slap everything on there.
So what do you want? Just the spells. Oh my god.
Dwarves are poor.
The fact that you're literally gonna ask for every single attribute, I know that.
I mean, how much would that be if I wanted every attribute?
2.78 million gold pieces.
Woo, that is too much. Alright. 1, 2,
God.
3, 4. Okay. I want the Vorpal. I want the spell storing property. I want the shadow summoning property.
The shadow elf?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the finesse property.
Concern.
So you want a Warpal sword, the store.
Yeah. So Vorpal, the spell storing, the shadow, the finesse.
The bartender just says that will be about 817,000 gold pieces. They have that much?
Jeez, 800. Okay, drop something.
Yes.
Okay.
What are you, a country?
I want to get the Vorpal. I want
What are
the
you,
shadow.
American military spending budget?
I'm deeply concerned by my own maths because I've suddenly started getting points recurring. I don't know where that's come from. They're all whole numbers.
Vorpal, the shadow elf, and how much is that? Just with those two.
With who?
Mhm.
Because you're just murmuring to yourself. We cannot even hear you at this point.
Concentrating, concentrating.
Big brain trying to hold it together.
The one time that like player brains actually turn on and have to like process, like, right, how am I gonna spend my gold?
Alright,
The rest of the time it's just hit things,
Budgeting.
yell at things.
I want the Vorpal, the fucking Shadow Elf, and Finesse.
And the what now?
Finesse property, so I can use my dex instead of strength.
Uh-huh.
The Vorpal sword,
Uh-huh.
and the Shadow Elf, Shadow Summoner.
Okay. Well, in that case, it would drop down to 598,000 gold pieces.
One pricey sword. Question, don't you make a bow? Would that be more prudent to get a long-range weapon of more favorable attributes?
So, the reason why the Moonblade is so expensive is because there are finite amounts of them in the whole universe. And the homeboy wants to get one and modify it.
I want it.
Passed down from lineages here, mate.
Yeah.
They aren't just weapons that you craft on a Sunday. They're passed down through generations of elves.
Alright. And I want one passed down to me. I know I should be focusing more on bows because I'm ranged, but
I feel like, you know, when you're like, oh boy, I wish I could shoot this enemy. You'll be really wanting a better bow, not a shiny sword.
Alright, fine.
That's what elves and their fucking Moonblade.
Yeah,
look, Moonblades are cool, I'll give them that.
Just rush my drinks, I don't you? Fine, fine. Okay, I'm gonna pull out the bow. All right, I want to enhance this bow. Then. Fucking. Oh, can I get enhanced to do more arrows of slime?
I was figuring out more stuff to spend the money on.
This
That's why I
bow,
should have a shopping list ready.
this bow is unique on its own right, but we can do it better.
Right.
Flex.
What can we do? With this?
Its maximum
What-
potential for 167,000 gold pieces.
Perfectly reasonable.
I'll take it. Yes.
He snatches your bow away from you, and as soon as like the fucking bow goes like off the counter, it just dissipates into nothingness.
All right.
Looks like we're going through some downtime after this.
All right. So taking the glaive. Can I get this glaive to its max potential?
Wait.
Yes.
Oh, this one. He looks at it. It is already at its max potential. Not much I can really do about it.
Flex.
All right. All right, and a cloak of invisibility.
Hey!
He kind of points immediately at Worm, says, like him.
I think I'll just take the standard.
We don't sell common goods here.
Okay, just like for one with like permanent invisibility on it or something.
I mean, okay, I guess I'll take the one like this. I mean, the standard one is like good.
Worm, can you quickly, Worm, can you quickly remind me of my short?
Yeah, I'm looking. I just wrote it down.
Oh goodness.
I mean, the standard.
No, I deleted it. I did the pricing and then I got rid of it.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Remind me never to allow you to ever touch my budgeting.
107,000.
Yes, 107. Yes, thank you. 107, and it's gonna take 5 days and 1 hour. Let's go.
Cool. All right.
Remind me never to let you two guys touch my budgeting.
Actually, I'm sorry to cut in.
Hey, can I have something?
I like that idea much better, and I'll pull out my violin again. Would you be able to just enhance this to mythical proportions?
This poor man. I mean, he is making millions off this trade, so I guess he doesn't have too much room to complain.
He looks at it and it's like, I could, but it's a problematic thing.
No,
It only can be as good as its owner.
Oh, so it can go beyond mythical then.
Shots! Make me mythical real quick.
I mean, this is Julie Mythic level 2, so I mean, come on.
Julie Gaming.
So yeah, how much would that be?
How much to make me Mythic level 3?
Oh no, I'm looking for, the spell DC boosts.
Honestly, I cannot much tamper with this violin. Unless you like me to tamper with you indirectly, which may most likely cause you immense amounts of pain.
You'd have to tamper with me to tamper with my violin.
No, if I tamper with the violin, you will be tampered with as well. And the way how we tamper with items, he kind of goes quiet and just kind of stares you down for a bit. Ooh.
Look a bit frail for that, don't you?
Oh, okay. So yes, how much would it be for just another instrument of?
I mean,
High quality.
you commissioned a fucking violin already.
Yeah, you already got one, right?
I was thinking about trading out instead of getting the thing to do the shadow one. But okay, never mind. We're good.
You're getting a. Let's see. Sweet. What is that said? Well, the good thing though
Oh,
is it
violin.
sounds like this weapon will just get better with you, Julie. That's the good news. Automatically upgrading weapon, pretty awesome. Lots of stonks.
No. What anything else or?
Callie, did you think of anything while you were doing this, or is it just the cake and?
Oh, you mean I'm
How much
good.
money do we have left?
Well, that's
am-
up to each of you individually.
I have pixie dust and a new rapier. I'm good.
All right then. Yeah, but by the way, guys, like in Dice Roller, gave you the exact amount each of you have.
I feel like anything else could be got elsewhere for much cheaper.
All right then.
So I'm good for now.
Yeah, I say we given depending on what Ducklick finds, we take it down for 8 days or something to let these products be obtained / crafted.
Okay, so.
But with that, I think we're done buying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you'll be able to find us.
But,
Think
We'll
we
try to make
come
it
back,
here.
don't we?
Yeah, yeah.
oh, you
Just
do
in
not,
case something
you,
goes wrong.
You do not need to come back. The items will be delivered once they're finished.
Oh.
Ah. I assumed as much.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
I feel like you could pay like 100 gold and get delivery service. So I feel like, given the size of the payment, it's kind of included prime shipping.
Rhyme.
Pay over 1 million gold deliveries for free.
We'll even take it to other planes of existence for you. Just
Hell, we can send you there. We can at least deliver the items.
find yourself in the 9 hells and need a new fancy weapon. Don't worry, we got your back.
You think you're joking, but you're correct about that.
I know, which is what makes it funny.
It's like equivalent, you're fucking dying in some fucking abyssal plane. You're about to die, and just plop comes the service and disappears. Delivers you the
Alright.
item that you don't gonna use anymore. Anyway,
Dies of death.
so yeah, but this nice interior, just you see the same people that were at the beginning still there. Nothing has changed, even though tens of minutes have passed.
Again, playing jazz in the background fits perfectly. No, I have just jazz music playing in my background right now.
No,
It
I'm
just fits
laughing
the mood
at poor
perfectly.
poor artists are in the storage room.
Got that work out for them.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna ask any more questions? Or you're gonna just
Well,
I feel like we got what we came for. We're just waiting on
yeah.
Ducklick, and
I
given
think
he
we
has
gotta
needs time to
leave
do.
before we lose any more money.
I mean, we could get some. We could like downtime some
Let's
shopping for Callie's items and so on like
Let's
that, and
go
Ducklick
clothes
needs enough research.
shopping.
Hmm.
So maybe we just let some time pass, get it in, well, a secure in.
Budget in. No money left.
I'm gonna be 100% honest here. Like, it depend. Like, even all of you guys, I don't think any of you spent any real amount over $500,000.
Oh,
So
especially
all of you
me.
have like, all of you
Alright.
have like at least 50,000 on you.
Oh, I'm still good. I'm very
I
Good.
do have some, yeah.
Oh yeah, just to re-clarify, Eric's, the first item cost, was it around 400, like 12,000, or? I'm just double checking to make sure I have all my budgeting in order.
what?
The first item, the armor, cost about like 400, some.
7, I think. 7
Thank
or
you,
5.
and yeah, I'll assume 7, and then and like the 2 extra 1,000 for the premium shipping, and and the other one was like 94,000, or is it just over 100? I can't remember correctly.
God damn it.
Just I have to make sure my numbers are in order.
Yeah.
I can always look at the transcript after the fact.
So, what are you gonna do now? Because I need to change. So, where are you going? Where are you going?
Shopping!
Are you going shopping?
Yeah, let's go to a much more mundane place to get her winter coat and what else was it?
I also need a jeweled chalice for later Heroes Feast. I also need. Well, I don't need, but I would like to find an object to contact people in the Feywild.
That would be
And find a book about dragons since we're gonna go up against a dragon. Might as well know more.
research. Big brain move.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, pretty much mundane stuff.
There we go. Budgeting done.
Okay. So, who wants to roll investigation to see how well is that? And anybody else want to do anything, or just?
If we're going to do downtime, I guess I'll go, since being probably like the least known and covered here. I'll probably go and look for an inn then.
I mean, maybe I should point you in a direction.
Yeah,
where you're not
Vorm
gonna
and me.
get mugged.
Yeah, maybe me and Vorm will go look for an inn. I'll be since we don't want anyone to be alone here. Well, me and Vorm will stick together here. And
Imagine we're just like
join the
walking
group.
down the road, every single one with like a half nice name. I'm just like, no, they sell your liver, kidneys. That one they just steal all your stuff. That one you'll never wake back up again.
But let's see. With that said, though, yeah, no, I don't think me or Vorm are much interested in the terms of fashion. So I probably will skip out on that. And I mean, we could do some research of our own, Vorm. Do you want to go get some books afterwards?
I mean, yeah, sure, why not?
All right then. Well, we'll get an inn, get some books of research, and then I guess study.
Okay.
That's.
What
I feel
about-
like we should, guys. Just collective question here for you guys. Do we want to go for some downtime while these items are created? Just give her.
I mean,
We've
unless
had
something
pure
comes
adventure
up.
for like. Yeah, unless
Yeah.
something comes up. We've
Feels
had
like the
pure
first
adventure for like.
appropriate time in a while.
So,
Guys just walk straight out without paying for the sword.
what is
Yeah,
everybody
but-
doing? What do you do?
All right. I'm with Vorm. We're getting an inn and then a secure inn, and then just getting some research books, I guess, and checking up on Duckluck. There's not much else to do.
As for
Downtime, I
Gen,
guess. Again, sleeping.
Been murdered in an alley.
Murdered!
I imagine the ladies want to go off on their own, so I'm going. I'm going to probably go look for some other less high quality items. So.
If we're doing downtime, I might make a list of small, mediocre items I'll purposely purchase along the way. Something worth looking for, like rope. Honestly, rope comes in handy, mate.
Some high quality rations.
High quality rations, also a good pick.
Out of, I
A
imagine,
chalice.
because I imagine basically we all just make our way out of there, back up into the
Yeah.
town.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, when we're all like splitting up, I'm gonna point Julie and Callie in the direction of, actually decent shops. I'm not exactly familiar with clothing shops that much,
Yeah.
but at least away from the
Hey,
murder alleys
Yeah.
part of the city.
Literally.
Even I'm not that much of a dick.
Wow. But if Julie had, other than the fact that you were like, I'm better than Julie because I'm gonna not be like,
I won't sink to the level. No.
yeah.
No, but Julie's been nice. Julie's been nice to me recently. Honestly, I feel like it's Gen and Terry who are more committed to my destruction.
Hey, look, I have been very supportive
Hey.
of.
You just
I haven't done anything. How could you say
To be
that?
fair, look, Vorm, I gave you my shield temporarily here.
Yeah. By the way, I
I
think that's
have
still in
just-
her room. I think we
am-
left
No,
it
I would
there.
have taken that back.
I was thinking, good luck trying to retrieve it.
So
Yeah, guys.
Monday.
Do you need any Monday items? I'll put together a list real quick.
I'll have a look.
This includes either common magic items or just mundane completely.
So I do.
I might
wanna
literally
find
want to buy some health potions and stuff. I have
Yeah,
none.
I mean, it's not the worst
Health-
idea.
health potions. I do want to find the goggles of object reading.
And also, apparently, Callie's buying to a reasonable degree. So,
Yeah,
thank you, comrade.
you're right.
Yay.
Oh
Oh boy.
Find a
Fine.
wand of magic missile.
I don't want the
So-
magic.
Oh boy. Oh. I hope
How
you.
many uses of pixie dust did I use? Do I have?
1
You
pound.
have a
Because-
pound.
Yeah, 1 pound, but like each pouch is equivalent to 1 use. So that's when I was like, oh, how
Okay.
much is a pound?
Yeah.
How many
alright.
uses of it?
How many uses?
Yes,
How many?
12.
12. Okay,
That's better than 11.
it
It
is.
does say.
It's actually better.
Okay, so
The math doesn't lie.
so again, start making a list of what items you want to look. Terra and Vorum, roll me an investigation check.
That's good.
For the books, because
Look,
Vorum,
Mm-hmm.
you have a place. Where do you think you
average
lived?
studier here.
My investigators.
Ooh.
Ooh, 22. Actually, something useful.
What are you trying to say?
Well, I'm saying it isn't very useful.
Ah.
Well, actually, no, there's 11, sorry. My average studying you? No. It's upside down. The book is upside down.
So yeah, so here's the thing. Tell me then. Because Vorum, you have a place. Well, last time you checked, a few months ago.
Last time I checked.
Besides that, you know plenty of places where you could sleep, like an inn and the like. Who you know.
I think I'm gonna have to raise my standards slightly. Just otherwise, I don't think I'll ever hear the end of it from Julie.
Oh my god.
He knows.
So I'm trying to look for the very specific margin, which is between is actually pretty decent, also isn't a complete scam, also won't take your kidneys while you're sleeping.
That's a hard combination, man.
It's a very specific line I'm walking there.
I mean, it's easy enough for you to find because you've been to the city and you know that. So. Goddamn. So, by the port, closest to where the Darklick is at the moment, by the Blue Avenger. Oh my god, Oracle, shut up for him.
Alright, go!
You know a few places that are good, but in Julie's standard, they're probably fucking horrible pigsties. But you do know a very fancy place where a single stay for a day is fucking 40 gold a night. And it's fancy as fuck.
Well, I'll note that one down, that I can point Julie in that direction.
No, as much
If
as
we need to, if they make a fuss, I can point them and probably Callie in that direction.
all I'm gonna say is having the most squishy party members alone in a Couple assassins walk up. I mean, I can't smite if I can't reach them.
Yeah, I suppose.
I suppose.
Fine.
Fine.
You act like I'm so squishy. I have more hit points than you.
Yeah,
Probably.
but your AC is All right, we're gonna drop that for now.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Isn't her AC 24?
as for books on dragons, there's plenty of libraries and hidden alleyways that give you fucking knowledge.
I imagine like all the actual like main libraries are just you walk in and they're pretty much empty. All the books have been stolen.
No, because nobody wants a fucking book that is literally valuable. But the problem is, those fucking books, they're books of dragons, but it's like the basic bitch knowledge. There's no specifics. Like, it's like, oh yes, let me get a book about dragons. Like, how tall they are, what kind of colors they are.
What can't they digest? Like, just things like that. Yeah, come on. What are they naturally allergic to? Come on, we need details.
That's the thing, you can't find any details. Oh no.
Illegal.
Oh no, horrible.
Anyway, so yeah, what do I know of?
Yeah, now you got it in. You know the place where to check for stuff with the 22 investigation, but they don't have jack shit when it comes to specific knowledge on a dragon
No.
that you're pasting.
Okay, well, alright. So, the high investigation was me basically saying there ain't anything here.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Oh, okay, just checking. I was misunderstanding you for a second there. Anything else we want to find with that good score?
I mean, you could look through just. I feel like there's certain gaps in our information here. Where do we want a basic map? Maybe a map would be nice. I feel like a map would be nice.
We not get one? I thought we got one. I thought that was our price for doing something earlier. We just wanted a map. We didn't want payment. Do we not have a map?
I don't know. Look. Let's just get a bunch.
We'll
of
buy
maps.
another map.
Let's get a bunch
Get
of
another
maps.
one.
Let's get a bunch of maps. Just look. I want.
Continental maps.
All right, I need a
regional
map.
maps.
What map? Yes.
What the fuck's going on in the dice? Okay. Anyway,
We leave you guys alone for 5 minutes, and this is what you go to.
Oh my god.
Okay. How does the shopping go?
Shopping?
While we're doing that?
Were you going shopping?
No, I mean for Callie.
Yeah,
for
investigation. And Callie and Julie, you're gonna go on an adventure. But give me a second. Yeah, roll an investigation. And Callie and Julie, what would you like to get? Because I know you have your own fucking specifics about shit.
Oh goodness, the fancy item. What's them buy an item more expensive than the crap we just bought, just because of how expensive the jewelry is on it, or something? Something absolutely ridiculous like that.
I think you're gonna be conned. Ah yes, the goggles of object reading, a great
Also-
magical item. Just glasses.
Just to clarify, Julie, you do not have more HP than me. His HP counters are outdated.
My God, what are you just talking about? You fighting over who has the most HP?
Exactly.
Oh
As a
my
meat
God.
shield, it's very important that I assert dominance in that regard.
Oh god.
And here we see the pack meat
Only half
shield
joking.
asserting his dominance.
Only half joking. So.
That's out of date. My HP's higher than that. See, you got me looking now as well.
See?
And my AC. Oh, terrible.
Okay.
Terrible.
Okay.
Terrible.
That was terrible.
Magic.
You can feel your player brain cells just leaving, can't you, Eric's?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and you can acquire all these items for a low price of 9,000 gold pieces.
Done.
Done.
Yes, I take.
I take, I see, I take, I conquer.
Okay, now
There's-
comes the truest of tests, right? What the fuck are you doing, Julie and Callie? What are you? Because I know you can.
they're doing each other. Isn't it obvious?
I
Before
just
that,
wrote the list of what I want.
there's a
We're
list of
looking
what you.
for her jeweled chalice, some winter clothes for her, any sort of books on dragons that she can find, and she wants to buy something nice for me.
Investigation, Callie. Also, what
Do
is?
they get advantage because I pointed them towards the decent part of town, or no?
Sure. Also, what is the last thing? That can mean so many things when it comes to Julie.
It's something nice for Julie. Like, oh yeah, like 20 sessions later, remember that nice thing I got for Julie? Yeah, it's a nuke. We're using it right now.
There's a fucking briefcase with a switch on it.
You said advantage because Vorum told us where to go.
He
Yeah.
pointed you in a general direction.
Yeah.
He's like, that way you're less
It's like
likely to
I
get...
know where I don't know anything about like clothes, but I'm aware that there's like a street or two over in that general direction because I never go there. I'm just like, there's something over there. Maybe I don't know.
That is the better part.
Yay, 21. Okay. Oh god. So here's the problem with you, Callie. There's plenty of robes, cloaks, and equipment from the rugged through the and wrapped in like superbly fancy for winter season. You can get the most beautiful coats of fur and like from fox, from minxes, from lynxes, from fucking bears, wolves, anything you like for 500 gold pieces.
Cool.
And it's fabulous as fuck.
Yeah.
And tailor made to your fucking most precise wants and needs. As for the chalice, a chalice was gonna take you at 1,250 gold pieces.
1,250.
A golden
Okay.
chalice embezzled in pearls and topazes. And
that's just one? That's just one chalice?
yes.
Cool.
How many chalices did you think you're gonna get?
I don't know.
I mean, like, what?
All of them.
And what?
I mean, we pretty much still have enough money to just kick in a door shop and then just
Okay.
buy everything they have.
Okay, and Callie, something nice for Julie, as
Oh,
Julie
sure.
described. So what are you buying for Julie that is nice? Oh my god.
Pendant.
Okay, what kind of pen?
A bee-looking pendant. And I would love to enchant it. That way I know where she is, just in case, like, something happens to her. And she, like, gets kidnapped or something like that. I can find her with it.
Yeah. Oh boy. It sounds sweet, but in reality, you're just a massive stalker.
I know. I'm not trying to be stalkerish. I'm trying to be careful because she has enemies.
She just wants to keep track of her lady. She just needs to know her every whereabouts.
If it was a guy who did that to a girl. Anyway,
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah.
it would cost you 1,500 gold pieces. Very elaborate necklace made of bee, and it would take 4 days.
Oh, I thought it was like a pin.
Oh, you said you wanted the pendant.
A pendant necklace or a pendant to just pin like on her.
I mean, the pin is a
Yeah.
pin. So a pendant, okay. Still,
Pendant.
a pendant is a necklace.
Ah,
Do you
I
like
know jewelry. I totally know jewelry.
a pendant necklace?
She's a bee. She doesn't have a neck.
I mean, she's been in the Fae. She doesn't know what to do.
Her rose is considered the same thing.
It's just nice shiny stuff.
A nice shiny pin
Okay.
that looks like a bee.
Still, 1.5k. And Julie, what are you gonna get?
And that necklace, it would have to counteract the non-detect ones we have.
Yeah, not doing that.
Shh.
I'm actually good. I'm just gonna wait on the items that I ordered. I don't actually need anything mundane right now.
Oh god.
I mean, I'm sure we're going to be buying potions eventually, but
Yeah, don't worry. Me and
Oh,
Vorm are
God.
working on that end of
Yeah.
things,
So
of the actual utility crap.
hours pass and everybody is in their own sides of this port city. Anything you like to do as you finish like getting the stuff you want? And as for like the books on dragons, yeah, you can get yourself tomes and just books upon books about different types of dragons. Like
I just want a basic education on what the heck a dragon is. To be fair, we're not very knowledgeable on them.
Big lizard.
Big lizard is about what we know about them, so I feel like a basic understanding of what we're trying to fight is a good thing.
Hmm.
I'm not looking like, oh, by the way, if you want to kill this ancient dragon, just do this and this and this. I'm not expecting to find that. I just want to know what is a dragon.
Big skeleton dragons. We just got like all these medical kind of diagrams of dragons. No. A dragon which is already dead, very bony, very evil looking. No, not finding that. Okay.
okay.
Yeah, that's basically it. So, like, just tell us, I guess, how well that went over, but
I imagine we're just kind of walking around with like a bag full of books at this point.
So, anything else?
I think I'm good for now.
I do have a small list, but I'll get that to you in a second. They're mostly just very common items.
Yeah.
That's all.
I mean, if there's anything else, I'll just like pass the list on to Terry.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but what are you gonna meet up, or just gonna all go separate ways for the night? Because it is.
No, we'll
about
meet
4
up in
p.m.
we'll meet up in the end.
I mean, I guess we're going to the expensive.
Yeah.
It's not like we're especially short on money to pay for it.
Nah.
Okay. So, unless anybody else wanna do something in a different place on their own, you all eventually by the evening, about 5 in the evening, you all reconcile to this very nice luxury inn called Red Fawn.
Where's the alcohol?
Hold up. You could say it's a proto fucking hotel, as it's 6 stories tall, has a bar, a pool, and a bunch of suites, and it's all very classy and fancy. And it's one of a kind in the city. In Bluestone there are several, but here, it's one of a kind. But yeah. I assume all. So okay, so I'm assuming all of you are not gonna share a single room tonight.
We should split up into 2 rooms. We'll have like because these are probably gonna be big rooms. We'll have the boys in one and girls in the other.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The bards in one room.
Yeah. See, like normally I would request
Um,
at least one marshal in that room, but at the same time I feel like that's a disrespect to privacy.
yeah, no.
If you turn up dead, my conscience will be clear.
Or you can just sit outside in the hallway. That's not creepy at all.
You can just take Sentry and listen to all the sounds.
Confident that
real-
you're being vigilant.
Like a real creep. You're just listening, ear pressed against it, like, whoa, whoa.
Relax.
But yeah, so how to say this? There's a reception area. There is a pool. There is, of course, a nice restaurant, if you will, really, that like has its own cooks and chefs. Like this is very nice. Like you can get quality food and just relax, and it feels like it's a night and day difference between outside and inside here. It's right up Julie's alley.
So the alcohol
acceptable.
satisfactory.
There's alcohol
No,
everywhere.
she said acceptable.
Hey, if you wanna eat fancy and drink as much as you want, additional 20 gold pieces for each of you fuckers.
Right?
You know what? I will pay for a meal for Callie and Julie to have like a date. So
God, you keep doing this to everyone, don't you?
Honestly, like, I chip in the goal just so everyone has
Only
alcohol.
Terry has escaped. Escaped your
So far.
meddling so far.
All right. Yeah. I'll take 100 gold off my thing, and we'll say everyone has alcohol for the night.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations.
Everybody
Carries
drinks.
it.
Everybody drinks. I'm honestly.
Con saving throw.
Okay, I'll be honest, and now Terry, since I said it, don't do it immediately. It's very odd that you visit like major cities, Terry, and you never go visit the fucking shrine of Pharasma, or a temple of Pharasma, or a church.
To be fair, that it's very risky to leave any of them alone. I have more time for downtime. I'm here for a week, so I have time to go there. But
True.
going there while not have without someone else with me is not only a risk to myself but the others.
Fair, but yeah.
I mean, Shield has its duty.
Hours pass, and all of you just kind of chill. What is everybody doing for the evening? It's just Julian and
I mean, what
Callie.
time
It's about.
Well,
it's about
I mean,
5
drinking
PM.
contest. Drinking contest. What are we buying alcohol
Yeah,
for?
I think we're taking a rest at least tonight.
I mean, we're chilling. Like I said, I take like Terry's doing the alcohol. I go in and set up a little table. You know, ask them to set up a table for Callie and Julie so they can have their time. Wingman in it.
You don't even need to.
Are you being like really subtle, or are you just like obviously sitting there in like the background? If this was a film, would you just be
Whenever they
sitting
look
in
in
the
your
corner of
direction?
every single shot and just staring?
I'm in the corner in the shadow. You can't quite see me at first.
Alright, that was our shopping list for when we went out.
Okay, so I just have a very simple question. So yeah. So decide what you want to do for the evening, and if not, we're gonna go
Drinking.
to drinking. Are you gonna? Are you,
Unsafe time.
Okay. I have a very simple question then. Are you just gonna go drink as in the previous attempt with the tavern, just like fucking drinking until?
We'll stay somewhat restrained here. We won't go as far.
Wait, can I tentatively
Oh my god!
contact Sixel and tell her what form is?
Yeah, so you're the
okay.
fucking spy. You're the inside man.
So I could be like, "Hey, Worm's relaxing over here. He's having a few drinks. If you want
We're
to
gonna
drop
find
by,
out, like, how did those guys find out where Terry was in the middle of a jungle? You're just gonna be like, oh, you guys know Terry? Let me tell you where he is.
Okay, Gen,
You
Gen,
have girlfriend?
Gen,
Oh, let me.
Gen. You just get a response saying, "I know where he is, and while I thank you for your concern, don't meddle in things between us."
Oh, stop him.
like, all right, you get to tell
And
me
I
twice."
sit down by the table next to Jen, slap down a drink. All right, looks like you need a distraction. I call over Warm, wave my hand over it, and buy drinks to drink alone.
I will mediate. I don't want it to devolve into what happened last time when we destroyed the
Oh, I
whole
was about
place
to-
and had to pay.
I was about to pull out the soundtrack. Ah.
I'll be what Callie was last time.
Ooh.
Vorm's a designated sober person.
Yeah,
confirmed.
literally. I'm like, no, guys, this is like the one fancy tavern in this whole city. We get chucked out of here. We'll never hear the end of it.
So now I just have a very simple question. So you three gonna drink, and just fucking celebrate on a fucking simple night. What about Callie and Julie? That's what I'm most curious about. That because y'all being all of a sudden quiet, and I'm curious.
Probably
Like-
go on a date since Gen
Well, I
gave us
mean,
a table.
be-
Yeah, just a simple date.
Yeah.
A little bit of wine, a nice meal, and then retire back to the bedroom.
Hey, simple as that. So, okay, this is good. Okay, Warren, are you gonna join in and just drink with them?
Lightly. I'm not gonna
Okay.
get. I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I'm not going 1-for-1 with them. No.
Okay. This reminds you of that scene from Witcher 3 where Geralt's like, "Yeah, I'm not drinking too much. Too many drinks later, they all dress up in contact wizards." But yeah. In that case, are you gonna have a competition, Terry, again against each
a
other?
light one.
A lot.
Doubting noises.
Warm will make sure it
is
stays
that-
that
I
way.
I'd rather see Worm in there. I feel like they have the higher concept.
Okay, with that case, con saves between each other as you try to casually, competitively drink yourself.
20.
You're just gonna hit a natural one, just fucking black out.
Steal eyes.
You're being served by a very old-looking, maybe in his 70s dwarf gentleman that has this very nice shirt and pants. Who looks very professional. Provides you with all kinds of ales and drinks. Again, roll me a con save. Don't chicken out.
And I believe in you.
I swear to God, if you roll that one, you're gonna end up in a temple. I swear to fucking God. I'll
You entered a temple for Asma, like, you know what? So you died.
fucking
pulled
do
a
it. I swear to
Terry.
God.
I hate this thing. This
I get that reference.
waves.
Okay.
Not
Yeah, again.
bad.
You're not doing too good at the drink. You're now feels. Borum, you gonna drink?
Oh god, do I have to?
Had to be
Yes.
like,
Yes.
Alright,
You're
you
all
might
with
take one bad
advantage.
drink. Okay. Con save was it? Oh my god, no my god.
Well, at least your con's better than last game.
Oh, I mean,
Oof.
You got 2 rolls, might as well go for the net 20.
So,
Oh, No, my guy worships the. My guy worships Therese. I twisted it. I know the reference.
Yeah.
9. Let's go.
Okay. Oh god. Oh my god. Again, roll again. So, to put in perspective, the interior is massive, 2-story of a restaurant, people are having a meal, and a lot of people are drinking by the bar, including the huge trio. Has the dark, there's no light outside besides the human light of torches and candles. You're just drinking, and you don't know if minutes or hours have passed.
That's the best type of drink.
Yeah. As you're getting drink, and the dwarf, the bartender, just kind of says, "You seem like you're eager for a challenge. I've been,
goodness.
I've been getting this very specific drink that I would like tested. Of course, it's free, but it might have some side effects."
Are we talking about?
Can I, as being like mostly still sober, can I insight check this?
Roll an inside check.
It might incur the unresistible urge to spend money here.
I mean, he looks kind of genuine as he says, "This drink's supposed to attract what you most desire, if you will."
Art!
What?
Death for you, Terry!
Ah!
As this concoction that he has this bottle of like swirling liquid of red that is becoming darker and goes back to being brighter every few seconds. It says, "This viscous liquid."
All live once, except.
Oh my god!
Go for it, Terry. It's all you, buddy.
All you, buddy. Yeah. I'm still laughing at this. Only live once coming from Terry.
Who wants to take the brew? Who wants to take the brew?
I will abstain. That means Terry wins.
Terry, roll me a con with disadvantage.
Go. Final boss. Let's go. 10. Actually, not as bad as I thought it would be. I mean, it's still bad, but you know, it could have been worse. If you got nat 1, who knows what would have happened?
Actually died.
So
Actually died.
he takes a swing, and you all just look like, what is gonna happen? Something that your heart desires, right? And all of a sudden you see Terry, just the smile immediately washed away. And it becomes kind of sad. Terry?
Yeah.
You feel a void in your heart.
He looks up. Oh, yeah, maybe.
You want depression.
To what depression?
You remember someone you cared about for the most of your lifetime. Your sister.
They didn't include mind reading in the description of the bottle.
And you just have this realization as you start darting your eyes around the thing. She's somewhere in the city. You don't know where exactly, but you feel like if you run, you can find her. What are you gonna do, Terry?
Oh goodness.
What are you gonna do, Terry? As you see, as you all see, Terry just basically stop being like all cheerful and actually has this serious look, looking at the bottom of the glass.
It's a
My
snap
dwarf
decision,
senses
Terry.
danger.
What are you doing?
What's going on there, buddy?
Just like the sun just shifts in complexion. But let's see. We're gonna roll here. Again. This is gonna be funny. I'm gonna roll something personally to decide this one. He's a bit drunk, so I don't have full control here. I'm gonna say all right, he kind of looks around, like wonders, like, give you or make you think. He's wondering, like, is this illusion, divination, or illusion magic? Which one of them?
I do not know what it is. I got this saying what it does. I haven't tried it out yet, so that's why I'm giving it for free.
How did you know it was safe?
I didn't. That's why it's free.
Gosh darn it! I need to listen close.
That's why you are the meat shield.
Who else want to drink? Who else want to drink? What is
all right. 1 second. I'm gonna do something real quick. He kind of like he attempts to cast a spell. Like, wait, no, wrong one. And he goes on and locate creature, mile radius. Doubt spurs within his mind.
Yay. all of a sudden, your stomach sinks to the very bottom. As about 4,757 feet away from you, into the position where you were looking with that sense, you find what you seek. Terry, what are you gonna do, Terry?
Moment. I need to go out, take a quick use of the bathroom, maybe some vomiting. I'll be back in a bit. 1 second. He kind of stumbles out there.
You. Alright.
No, by the way, I want to be clear here that like while you saw him like thinking in his head here, the actual casting of the spell was completely invisible to you guys. It's just it came from a list of spells you can't actually see.
I mean, could
wanted
we
to clarify
see it?
that.
Because technically we have true sight.
No, it's not the fact. It's not like I'm hiding something from you. It's just it's literally not there.
Also, just imagine two of you just having dragon masks on, just like drinking, just like.
Just casually, just dragon mask. You just see Terry with it. Oh yeah, by the way, one of my new pieces of gear, if you didn't look, is the Helm of Dread. I finally got the glowing red eyes. Dread Helm. For Goblin Slayer moments.
So yeah, how long until we get suspicious if he's coming back or not?
No,
Feel free to do an insight check on him if you feel
I
doubted.
go
for it.
It's literally my job to make sure none of you two go on a drunken rampage.
Yeah. Feel free to insight check this. I will. No problem with contested checks here. I will just roll deception and we'll.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright. I got a 3, so I mean, beat a 19. You got this.
Keep forgetting all my things are. Insight. No.
You got a 2!
I got 2!
Ooh, I thought it was
I'm just like,
3
nah,
was
it's fine.
bad.
I like looked at you like drop your cheerful attitude. I was like, oh, he feels real sick. He's going to the bathroom. He's gonna absolutely hurl his guts out.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Ben is like, hang on a second.
Hang on a second, Terry.
Slams hand on the table. Phoenix writes just like, objection. You're a liar.
I would have literally said, as soon as you exit out, you all just hear just rabbit just fucking running, just like tuk 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 tuk.
Yeah, no.
Like whether you act on it or not is up to you.
I don't catch it.
You
So
just
I
know
imagine
he's
like
being truthful with you. With that check, you can tell he's purposely hiding something from you.
Like I like
You could
get
again.
I get Worm's attention. I'm like, he's not going to the bathroom.
He's like already getting up, starting like if you wanna.
I'm like, oh, is it that bad? He's not even getting to the bathroom in time.
Like he's going like that way, and then I just see him divert towards the door to go out the front door, and I'm like, Worm, he's leaving.
I'm
Actually,
gonna turn. Do I see him in time?
I mean, you as soon as he exits the thing, he just goes full sprint. I assume.
I
What?
just see him like sprint out the front door. Like what
Worm, go! I'm like, Worm, go!
the?
Go, go, hound dog,
I
go!
choose you. I'll run out to the front door. Do I see where he went?
Roll your perception check.
Oh no, I'm sorry. You don't really need to roll a deception check. This guy's in armor. You can hear him.
Okay.
Which way did you go?
So is anybody else taking the fucking drink before going out, just in case?
Wait, is Gen just still at the table?
I'm still I just like slap Worm on the shoulder. I'm like, go after him.
Yeah. Also, Terry's gonna win because Terry, human, 30 feet, Worm, 25, dwarf.
I mean,
I know. I've got.
I mean, as long as he can keep him in sight, and I mean, he can stay within sight of him.
Oh, don't worry, he can.
I'm gonna be honest here though. Just Vorm's passive, like his passive, just chilling around here. Terry will not notice him following him, whatever he does.
Actually, because he can, cunning action dash, so he can actually go. 50.
Yeah, I imagine because he is faster than me, but I'm probably just following him from the noise and the disturbances,
Uh-huh.
and I can just cut through. I know the city better than he does.
So
Yeah.
So
I'm
again,
vaguely following him.
So again, you're left alone, and the dwarf just kind of looks at you. I mean,
You getting the tab?
you wanna?
I've already paid for it up front.
You wanna-
I think they don't make.
You wanna have a try? Is it gonna?
Again, character development.
Take off.
Persuasion. You want to try?
Sure, why not? I mean, he's sitting there drinking like, by himself.
Go,
Yes!
go get him. Hey,
Yes!
Yeah,
Roll me a con save with disadvantage.
Alright. Let's see.
Okay, I did
That one.
Oh my!
Don't even have to do
Oh my
disadvantage.
god! Okay. Again, you take a drink. It feels slightly sweet with a scent of strawberries, and all of a sudden you feel you just suddenly become extremely weak as you fucking faceplant into the
Just dies.
into the bar. I just imagine fucking Julie and Cal just having a dinner in the background, just far away somewhere on the other side, and just fucking see them with like one of their eyes, just like the shit that is going in the background.
Yeah, you just see you guys just see like Vorm sneak out, follow Terry. You see Gen just faceplant into the table.
He face plants, and then of course the dwarf's just like, the dwarf's like starts slapping him, and it's like, "Are you good, lad?" And Gen just kind of stands up and says, "Yeah, I'm good. I'll be
I'm
going."
good.
And then
I'm going to my room.
and you all, Callie and Julie, you see him walk out of the inn. No good.
You've been gone for like a nice date. You come back, everyone's gone.
So.
I'll look up and then look back down at my food. Look up, look over
I
at
look
Callie.
at Julie. We can't leave them alone, can we?
Just taking a stroll. I'm fine.
Fine. Don't worry about. I'm fine.
I like walk out the
Really
door
look at
and
it,
I
they
just
fall
kind of
apart
like.
without us.
Oh no,
Really?
you don't know.
Really?
You don't know where you're going, Gen. This is what everybody else can see, but you don't know.
I just like I wave at them as I leave out the door, just like, have a good night, you two.
No. Oh.
I give him 20 minutes for he's shanked in an alley. Life expectancy.
Oh my god.
Just drops by a good
Okay,
20
so
years.
again, I would like it to roll me a D100.
But do let me know when we're back to me.
Yeah, in a second. Again, roll me a D100. Let's go.
I'm currently holding my squishmallow because I am stressed.
Okay, we'll come back to you again eventually.
Oh my god!
Terry, running around, you can feel the what's it called, the pulse, I guess. Getting closer, but not as close enough as you feel. You realize that it's moving slowly away from you, but you're getting close rapidly.
Oh, yeah, no, I have a spell to hurry along this process.
Yeah.
But
Zoom.
I'm debating. I'm either going to dimension door myself a half a mile closer,
Oh my god.
or haste myself and dash. And I'm debating here. If I dimension door, well, that will be probably faster. But at the same time, I'm kind of debating just letting Vorm fall. It's a real meta choice here. So I'm gonna roll a D2 here. We're gonna say that 1 is haste, 2 is dimension door, and we'll see which one Terry goes with.
Yeah. So
2 is dimension door.
Borum, Terry disappears. You no longer see him.
Fuck.
Like you just see him like, and he just poof.
Yeah, okay. Do I know where has he been running? Like in the city?
Yeah.
Like
But the direction has been very
where is
clear.
he
Where is he
going?
running? He's running.
Is there any like consistency, or is he
he's-
just
No. He's running a specific place, and you know that's the slums. That's where the bad things happen.
Wonderful. Well, assuming he didn't like change his direction for like the last. I mean, how long have I been chasing him for?
A good minute or so, but then he just like.
Yeah, assuming he didn't change his direction, I'll go on. I'll a bit further, but if I have literally no idea, then eventually I don't know. I'll keep going, like less chasing, but now actually searching in that direction.
Okay, roll an
yeah,
investigation
now-
check. So Terry, few minutes pass. It stopped moving, and you're in the slums. The buildings are jam packed. A lot of tight corridors and hallways, but you're going the main road, so it's plenty to run around. And eventually, you reach just maybe 3-4 story tall building that looks like it's not very stable. And you
Stable, like not stable as in the fact that I could like knock it down with enough smites, or not stable as in like the people around it kind of thing, super sketchy.
the people are not exactly bad, but they're downtrodden, poor people in rags, and of course quite a few shaded individuals, and as it doesn't look like it's very well built place overall, and you can feel with your spell that on the first floor, maybe 9-8 feet from the door, there is the one that you seek.
Alright, so
What are you gonna do, Terry? The door.
okay, what story?
First story, like literally, the first floor, like the first story on the ground. The door is locked. It's a simple wooden door with a metal lock. You imagine if you wanted, you could literally just bust the door with just a kick. And about 9 feet away from the door, inside the building, you feel your sister.
Yeah, so at this moment, like, I'm going to healing hands myself and cure myself of, being drunk.
Mm-hmm.
And, let's see, I just need to mark that off real quick. And with that said, I'm going to take off, the glaring red eyes helmet I have on now. No need to be the most, like you see a fully armored, plated man kick the door open, red eyes glowing.
I'm gonna find you tomorrow morning in the in the guard station, locked up.
But yeah, no, he takes off the helmet. He present dissertations, any maybe leftover blood from prior assassination murders. If I had not already, I don't know if I did. And it's kind of like just firm knock on the door.
Okay. The spell is still on. You see movement from 9 to 8 to 7, and then you hear a click, and the door slightly opens, and you see a dwarven woman, maybe in her 50s, maybe older, and then looks at you. You don't look like a guard. Go away, as she tries to
Hold the door open. I'm looking for family.
The dwarven girl just chuckles. Nice try. No. You go look for family somewhere else. As she tries to like kind of kick the.
No, it's not budging. You're not closing this door. I wasn't asking. But to keep this quiet, like, looking at this place, what would be like a decent bribe?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Before you say that, she asks you, "What's your name? What are you looking for?" As roll me an insight check, but you also answered the question.
Got it. Let me just insight real quick. I believe I have a plus. One of these days I'll memorize my other modifiers. One of these days. Alright, good. Well. IRL item. Alright, what's a 12? And for it, let's see. Kind of think to myself for a moment. She would know me by let's see. What name did I go on at that time? It's been so long since he used the name properly. You can see there's just a moment of thought before he answers. It's Dorn. Dorn Ironwill.
You can hear or feel from 7 to 4 against almost the nearby wall. Your sister is standing, while you see the look on the dwarf immediately shifts towards like the movement inside the building as she kind of looks back at you. Says, "Yeah, we don't know anybody by this name."
You're lying. And now, if you want to lie to me again, I can start getting upset. Like I said, I wasn't asking. Yeah, like, she could take another look and realize, like, the armor he's wearing is really nice.
Yeah, I know. So there's a pause. And the dwarf woman just kind of gives a sigh. Just get the foot out of the door. Let me open it.
All right, and if like she tries to close it, I mean, Dex check, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a chain that is holding the thing, so you can't really.
Yeah.
So she kind of gets the thing, and she kind of hits the what's it called? Kind of slightly hits back, unlocks the thing. All of a sudden, you just see a female's hand, a human's hand, just kind of push the door as soon as the lock opens. and barges in a familiar face. Your dear old sister. What a neo sage.
Yeah, this is going to be awkward for the first good solid long explanation. I kind of look at her and
She looks at you.
Yeah.
She looks like she's not been on the best. She looks healthy, but she doesn't look like she's been in the best wealth in the past weeks, months. Have at you. As before she says anything, you see her eyes widen and she kind of hugs you.
question here. How does she recognize
Your head's off.
No, that's not the thing. I warned Eric about this.
No, I know. That,
Okay.
I
I just wanted to make
know.
sure it's intentional.
I know.
I wanted to make sure it was intentional. He looks a bit surprised at that fact. Like, no, he shares my surprise here. There's in character and out of character surprise of recognition. He kind of looks just kind of you know the awkward, like when someone hugs you and you you have your arms up, not really sure what to do.
Yeah, I know. And you're like confused, like you recognize your sister, but you don't know why the fuck is she hugging you?
Did you get a job here? He looks at it and questions. This is kind of like a brothel of a place.
No.
Okay.
This looks like a living home type of deal.
Okay, good. But you can...
As she looks at you, and the smile just kind of fades. And then she kind of has this confused look on her face that's looking at you.
It's a long story. It's best if we talk inside, though. Kind of looks out and like kind of all the talking and stuff like that, but not here.
Okay. So this is we're gonna play this out with Terry between you and me, because that's gonna be a long conversation that you're gonna have. But now,
Understood.
Ken, your final adventure.
Final adventure.
Ken, I would like you to roll me a D100. Also, Warham, looking around, you just don't find Gen in the night.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So
After a little while, eventually I like half realize I can't find him. Then I also realize I don't want to be walking around here. Self-preservation also kicks in, and I'm like, I'm gonna head back now.
Where are you heading, Warham?
Back towards the inn, I guess.
Which one?
The one I came from.
Okay. You're gonna go to bed, I guess. Nice.
Well, I know. I expect to go back and find Gen.
Well, you come back, Gen is missing. And when you ask the bartender, he tells you that he's been gone for like 15 minutes now and hasn't returned.
At least he isn't teleporting, so he can
I'm
try
gonna
to
give him a phone call on the messaging stone.
There's no response.
Oh, God damn it, Gen. Right, sod it. I'll find him in the morning, either as a body or.
Whoa,
Not.
cold.
Hey, I'm being just realistic.
Gen, I need you to do some rolls now. Gen, you there?
I'll be right back.
Because everybody takes because we're about to end it. So Gen, please, I beg you, your mic. Gen. Oh,
Yeah.
roll me a D100.
I did.
Did.
Oh shit! Roll me another D100.
Okay. Oh, not a 200.
Oh my fucking god. Roll me a d4 and a d6.
We find you in a different city.
Find him in the astral plane.
So, what we're gonna do is everybody gets a long rest. Everybody retires. Terry, we're gonna have a thing between that. But let's end with Gen.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck yeah, let's go.
Callie having a stress attack for other characters.
I am.
D6, Gen!
Oh, the D6. Okay.
Find him in the beer domain in the astral sea. The lore.
You wake up in a different plane of existence.
Shush. This is gonna be, oh my fucking god. So, Gen,
Yeah.
the early morning hits you as you kind of just feel that you're like on a cold stone ground. Your eyes open up. You see that you're in a church interior, maybe somewhere next to the altar. It's a small temple. You're laying on the ground. You feel warm. And as you try to move, you feel heavy. You look around, and you see, with you, plus you're naked, there are additional 4 other women who are naked.
Oh goodness.
As you're all covered by a massive blanket, and you feel sore all over. And you hear like sounds of like steps on the other side, like near the entrance, as you see one of the side doors opens up and comes this very elegantly dressed a half-elf, ashen hair, holds a book that and she just kind of recites it, and then she kind of looking at the book, walks at the altar and kind of looks at you, and then immediately just kind of looks in astonishment and surprise. What the fuck she just stumbled upon? And we're never gonna end the session.
The fuck?
Yes.
I feel like you had this planned.
No, you took it. I don't care that you. Anyway, yeah. With that, you got exactly 15 seconds to say whatever the fuck you want before I'm shutting this stream down with no survivors.
Had a nice day, but of course you guys had to go and drink a random drink from a bartender you don't know.
Family is
Where the
family.
drink-
I'm a family guy. What can I
Still had
say?
a lovely day.
Oh my
They're just freaking the fuck out over there.
Yeah, you guys had a decent evening. I spent
Yeah,
half mine. I imagine, like an hour and a half walking around trying to find where the other 2 went.